Hey guys, it was just confirmed by John Solomon's group, Just the News, that Charlie Kirk has died. So there's our confirmation. I trust Just the News. I've been looking for the confirmation, and there it is. Officials said he died after he was shot. This is this is really something. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Oh man. I'm going to try to find some news clips. They're just getting up to speed now, the news. A lot of people were speculating, a lot of people were declaring it, but now I just saw Just the News say that he passed. So let me put the link up. Oh man, this is really bad. It's just not good. Oh boy. All right, let's try to get some news up. Let's go. Wow. Let's go with Fox News. Let's see what we can find. So now it's hanging. Wonderful. Guys, this is really a moment. Hanging. Wonderful. This really is a horrific moment. Man, and the guy that they say they caught, Michael Mouse, and he's not the shooter. Shooter's still at large. I'm going to try to find some news that is actually going to cover it. Wow. Sorry, guys. I'm a little overwhelmed here, as you can see. Yeah. Wow. This is... Elon Musk tweeted out, the Democratic Party is the party of murder. And he's right. Let me try to get something out there. Yeah, you can trust Just the News. John Solomon's outfit is not going to report something if it's not true. He just doesn't. This is just... Let's see if we can get some right side broadcast and some news, guys. We can get something. There we go. All right, so we're waiting. What are we waiting for? I heard that the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, was going to speak. Let's put that up. Well, let's play this first. Wow. Let's see. We got... All right. I don't have any volume there. Wow. Hey, guys. Yeah, really, really sad day. Really sad day. Yeah. Oh, good God. This is terrible. And you know, I am so fucking sick and tired of hearing the left say, because a 2.5 hour riot on January 6th, that we are the violent ones. It's wow, just unreal. Unreal. Let me go over to. I understand. Well, I'm waiting for the White House right now. They're in hold tight, we're coming mode. From President. Here we go.
He was
they
loved
just
and
announced it.
admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. That from President Trump moments ago, literally 3 minutes ago, here at Right Side Broadcasting Network.
I hear you.
We were seeing a number of reports of this, and now it's confirmed, as you can see, that the leader of the free world has posted this message.
When Trump posted, it's true. Plus, John Solomon.
Let's go to Justine Brooke Murray.
Just the News posted it.
Okay, so it looks like Justine now has. That's the latest right there, guys. So what we know as of right now, the stories that we've been monitoring here is that the shooter is possibly still at large. That's one thing that we are still monitoring here at Right Side Broadcasting Network. So I'm going to read it one more time and we'll end this broadcast as it's 4:44 Eastern Time, Wednesday, September 10th. The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. And we pray in Jesus' name, God, that you move by your spirit and help us out during this very difficult time in our country. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. It's a very difficult day here in America.
Yeah. Not an easy day at all. I'm going to try to get... I'm usually not like this, guys. Yeah, let me find another one. Oh, man. You know, Utah has the death penalty. We're going to go back to that till I find something better. Yeah, Utah has the death penalty. I hope they use it on when they catch this guy. Apparently, there's no one in custody. The guy that we thought was in custody was arrested for something else. He's not the shooter, that Mallison guy. Yeah, we're not going to watch this. What the hell? All right, that's not what we're watching. Wow. Sorry, guys. I have so many people hitting me right now. I have to respond, but we're going to get everything up. All right, let's see. Wow. Yeah, I'm beside myself right now. Let's see what Megan has to say. I'm going to go to Megan Kelly. I'm being told that she's doing a good job right now. She's live. Let's do her. See what she has to say.
Afraid. That's the only possible way through this. To live up to his legacy, continue his messaging, and support the enormous family that loved him. He wouldn't have it any other way. He would be so angry at us if he thought that even one of us cowered now, if even one of us cowered or stopped.
I don't know. Someone had to see him. Well,
Yeah.
They had cameras all over the campus.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He, you know, this is over the course of his career, his faith grew, and we were just talking about this, but it was really something that you could see happening in real time. And I think he really came to understand that this is not just about red team or blue team, but this is about a deeper crisis of meaning and a deeper crisis of purpose. And Charlie and I disagreed on things over the years as recently as a couple of weeks ago. Never publicly that I can think of, but he developed such I think a rich appreciation for his faith and for the importance of seeing politics and faith as being intertwined, but also as a bravery. And that gets missed. I mean, I feel like we've gotten so used to the America that you grew up in, Megan, that I grew up in, after it felt like
actions or your path forward in your mind, has that kind of changed, or has the trajectory changed being that this happened? I mean, you're in high school. I mean, are you thinking about, okay, what precautionary measures do I need to take if I decide to go to college around here?
Yeah, it really makes you realize that like the world is very real. Like we're not going to be protected much longer as we're in high school. Like realizing that I need to look at things when I go to college like that and realize there's a world out there.
What are the drills like at Cedar Valley High School?
Wow. It's going to be something
like this.
I don't know, just locked down in our classrooms. We actually had one a few years back, so just kind of staying put until we get there. Okay.
So you had one at the school not too long ago, you said? Okay, and then now this.
Because they don't have any.
What is your take on everything? If you could talk to the people who can't be here right now, maybe high school students across the country, what would you tell them?
That's a loaded question. Stay safe. I don't know. Just really realize there's real things out there, and you need to take those precautions and keep yourself out of those harmless situations if possible.
Thank you so much, Kylie. All right, so a very solemn, quiet scene here. People are still in shock. They are just,
we
trying
can't even
to
show the video.
What's going on? But I will send it back to you.
Reynosa reporting live for us from the UVU campus, talking to folks there. Again, just getting the news moments ago. President Trump posting on Truth Social that Charlie Kirk, 31-year-old Charlie Kirk, has died.
Yeah. We just are seeing also a post on social media from Governor Cox, who says he just got off the phone with President Trump, working with the FBI and the Utah law enforcement to bring this individual to justice after this tragedy. He and his wife, Abby, are heartbroken. Tough news. Everyone is reeling from this because it's been such a traumatic event to happen in our state, on our campus, to expose so many young people to something like this. And we all are going to be grieving this together. Let's go to this special report from NBC for a moment and see what they are reporting at that level.
Life. That someone who engaged, exercised his democratic rights, both encouraged and provoked those to share ideas, and violence has apparently taken his life, according to President Trump. Tom?
Yeah, Kelly, we have covered politics, you and I, for a while now, and I don't know if we have seen, as you described it,
shut up. They're saying that Reddit right now is off the charts with libnuts praising the fact that he got shot. Well, if you opine hate your whole life, fuck you. I am so sick to fucking death of these goddamn libnuts out there trying to act like they have the moral high ground. A guy just got fucking murdered for talking on a campus, and they're going to moralize us? Fuck you. Supporter shooting has gone off and celebrate. Yeah. Unfucking believable the way the left is reacting to this. Yeah, Elon tweeted that the left is the party of murder, and he's right. He's absolutely right. I'm sorry. There's so many ways that I'm thinking right now, do we start shooting back? I don't promote violence, but in self-defense, I'm telling you right now, guys. I'm telling you right now, if you're not carrying, you need to carry. You need to get your carry permits where you can. If you're in a blue city, get the hell out. This shit. You have people saying, why couldn't they have hired this guy in Butler? Are you kidding me? I'm getting so sick of the left. Just unbelievable, the shit that they're saying. Let's see what he has to say.
Fourth, ask him anything. That's what Turning Point and Charlie Kirk's all about. Ask him anything.
I'm just a little slow.
First question was about religion. He went on for about 15, 20 minutes.
Bobby?
Second question, interestingly, was about transgender shooters, mass shooters. And in the midst of that, the shot rang out.
Yeah, the
now,
left is politicizing this. Even now.
I can't say I saw blood.
They're already politicizing.
I can't say I saw him
sick.
get shot, but as soon as that shot went out, he fell back into his left.
Yeah, he fell back, put his hand up, and out.
Everybody hit the deck. A lot of people started screaming, and then everybody started running, as you might expect.
Well, we saw it.
All right, now we have a transcript of the question, what was happening. Question from someone in the audience. So do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years?
This guy
Charlie,
a trans?
Too many.
I'm not even gonna entertain that. And guys, like right now we have so many people out there that are saying like just fake fucking news. And now is not the time for that. I'm waiting for Trump to show up. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm trying to find something. Like, I want to know, is Trump going to talk? Or I know I probably missed it because I'm looking around for stuff. Sorry, I was at the office today and I came home as fast as I could to get online because I wanted to cover this, but everything seems to be said that the beginning of an event like this, a horrifying event like this, it's already out there. So I'm just going to try to get the best news that I can find. But right now, I mean, it's so new that like we have news stations that are just, showing next to nothing because there really isn't much more to talk about except, what we had. So, man, let me see. Is this, no, it's not muted. Okay. There's no sound. Let me find. Oh, man, it's just, what a day. What a blow today is. It's just, All right, let's see what we got. Holy mackerel. WXLN. Let's see the news.
So you have to come to that. We're going to have a great time. And so I was trying to plan a trip down to Oxford to be with him. And now this happens today. And I'm so sad to think of his wife and his children who were left behind after this tragedy.
Very young marriage, too.
I'm also filled with rage to think someone would do something like this simply for disagreeing with somebody.
Because he disagrees with Charlie Kirk.
Yet, but obviously they didn't like Charlie. But there's no place for political violence in this country. The shooter is
tell the left that
vile, is a disgusting person, and as Kelly said, as you said, we're going to wait and see more information as it comes out. But right now, I think a lot of people are in shock. A lot of people are angry, and a lot of people are sad at what just occurred.
Hogan, you can never get in the mind of somebody who would want to assassinate a political figure, a public figure, right? Likely they have some type of issues. What was it you think about Charlie that would compel someone to do this, in the sense that he, like I said to Kelly, he was not elected. He had never held political office, but he had a huge platform, millions of followers on social media, but he's not a household name. If you're not really into politics, you likely don't know who Charlie.
I'm sorry. I got to go to these assholes right now. I was saying Reddit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Ready? This is 2 hours ago, guys, when it pretty much happened. If only there was a second Charlie Kirk with a gun, he could have stopped this. That implies the existence of a good Charlie Kirk. Preposterous. You've heard of evil twins, of course. Now get this. I mean, guys, these are the lowest of the low. These are the scum of the earth. Now, the second Charlie Kirk would have done a Nazi salute instead of firing back. My heart is going out to the shooter. And you want to know something? Nothing's going to happen to these people. They won't be censored. They won't be kicked off fucking Reddit, because Reddit's a piece of shit social media company anyway. So, I mean, think about this shit. All the shit they're going to be saying about them. Truly incredible how the tables turn. How the turntables, whatever. Asshole. God-given right, sure, European absolutist monarchy. They know nothing of Charlie Kirk or what he stood for. Only what the next asshole leftist told them. That's all they know. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. What's up, Lou? I know. Like, do we? I'm telling. I'm not advocating violence, guys. I don't do that here. But you better start carrying, especially if you're in a blue city. Start carrying, because it's enough is enough. I mean, the left has created this entire thing. Think about it. The left has trashed Charlie Kirk the same way that they trashed Trump. They shot Trump. They shot Charlie. God bless the fact that Trump didn't get hit like Charlie. And God bless Charlie and his family. That's all I can say. He was a very good man. I would say, pound for pound, he was one of the major reasons why Trump got elected. Because he was out there on the stump. He worked harder than any of the other influencers. And he brought a lot of young people from college campuses and elsewhere into the movement. I'm telling you, man, that's why they took him out. Some crazed lunatic with a rifle took him out. I mean, it's just, and they're all saying, hey, AR-15. They don't know what the hell it is. They don't have the guy in custody. But they got to politicize the AR-15. It's just unbelievable how the left is behaving through all of this. It's just unbelievable. Oh, man. Let's see what this one says.
For as well, doing some incredible work in many key battleground states, just from a mechanical standpoint, getting out the vote, doing the non-sexy parts of politics, the roll up your sleeves, door knocking, engaging with voters. This is what he understood. Again, at such a young age, that's how you get involved, and that's how you effectuate change. He didn't even hint at violence. He didn't hint at anything other than honest, open debate and conversation. That's why this is so tragic, and that's why this is so hurtful to so many. I will just say this, and I would be remiss if I didn't. Charlie was a devout Christian. He believed in the risen Lord, and right now, people out there who are suffering and who are sad for him understand where he is, and what he is doing. He's embraced.
That's the same one they've been live at
Jesus Christ, and that
for an hour doing
going
nothing.
to be one of the things that gives us some sense of
let me see who's all the live people right now.
A lot of the posts.
Do you see Officer Tatum?
Secretary and the Vice President as well. Hogan,
I watched him as he went on.
He built with the Trump family and with the president. I know he worked with Don Jr.
He came on and helped him out politically, and he couldn't say anything. He just sat there with his hand over his head.
And Kelly acknowledged this as well.
And
it speaks to
he just sat. You could tell he was praying.
And also what he
that's unlike him.
The president of the United States, the leader of the free world, announced his death to the public.
Man.
Well, the president and Charlie were very close, in large part because the president is about getting results. He is about seeing the fruits of labor actually coming to work and getting things done. And Charlie provided that. He would always ask Charlie about the pulse of the young people.
I want to know when they're going to catch this guy
on the road. And what makes Charlie so valuable to the MAGA movement, to conservatism, to the Trump family, to the Trump organization, the Trump administration and orbit.
Come on.
He would tell them where he thought that they were missing it, where there are some problems, where to focus on.
And you watch, they're going to blame Trump. They're going to blame Charlie. They already are. Right?
Is it related to?
Well, if you spread that kind of hate, what kind of fucking hate does he spread? You don't have to be a Democrat. You don't have to live as a slave.
Movements out there across the country.
That's the evil that caused him to get shot. Kiss my Irish ass.
So many youth across this country, people who
kiss my
yet
Irish
to be able
ass.
to vote from an age standpoint, people who are just starting to vote and getting
Let's
involved.
shift over to this
and
guy.
so that's why they relied on him so much. What he has built And I
Guy's
know
usually
Report
good.
floating around that a suspect has been arrested, but I'm a little confused about that. So let me wait and try to get you more information on that.
Yeah, hang on.
KRON, somebody said not.
This guy's
KRON.
usually good. Agenda free.
Now,
TV.
the New York Times just said 6 minutes ago that the university said there's no suspect in custody.
Right.
The New York Times just said that. 6 minutes ago, the New York Times said the university says there's no suspect in custody.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so I'm not seeing that widely reported, certainly, that there's a suspect in custody.
Yeah, they said there isn't. They thought that one guy, Mallinger, whatever his name was, that he was the suspect, but he wasn't. He was arrested for something else.
Let me just check a couple other outlets here.
Yeah, they can't. They can't handle facts over feelings. Yeah, they're emotional about everything, and they're violent. Look, the left has always been violent. Not just our left. The left around the world has always been violent. Have they not? Always.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, ABC4 News says they just posted and said the Orem Police Department says the suspect is still at large. And they're in Utah.
Yeah.
According to the Orem Police Department, this happened in Orem, Utah. The suspect is still at large.
Yeah.
That's from 5 minutes ago from ABC4 Utah. They say the Orem Police Department says the suspect is still at large.
Yeah.
Did they post about it? No. But again,
jeez.
ABC4 Utah says they just said 5 minutes ago that the local police department, the Orem Police Department, says the shooter is still at large. And Orem Police Department said they originally took a suspect into custody. That person has been cleared and released.
I'm on the south side of the school. It looks like a white Volkswagen.
Oh, man.
I just want to make sure that this is the right one.
Yes, President Trump confirmed that Charlie Kirk has died.
I don't see how
post again.
He ever lived through that. I just don't. I don't see how he ever lived.
Oh, President Trump is ordering all flags to half-mast. Okay, President Trump just posted saying he was ordering flags to half-mast at 6 p.m. Here, I'll show you that right now. Give me a moment here.
Okay. My son Josh is hitting me up, and he said they just kept saying critical so that they could all try to get in touch and notify his family. That makes sense.
In honor of Charlie Kirk, a truly great American patriot, I am ordering all American flags throughout the United States lowered to half-mast until Sunday. Oh, not at 6 p.m. Until 6 p.m. Sunday. Lowered to half-mast until Sunday evening at 6 p.m. I'm assuming that's at federal facilities.
Yeah, really. I know.
He also said the great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States better. No one understood, Trump said, or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me. And now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife Erica and his family. Charlie, we love you.
It's just unbelievable. I still can't believe it. I mean, he's like the last person I thought that they would try to whack, the crazy lib nuts.
You two arrived on the animal problem.
Yeah, he's the last one. Hang on.
Former President Biden just posted. Former President Biden said, "There is no place in our country for this kind of violence. It must end now. Jill and I are praying for Charlie Kirk's family and loved ones."
We'll get to you as soon as we got it. You're on mic.
2-7. 2-7. 7.
No.
Yeah, this is not good.
Go ahead. Talk.
This was a single shot that hit Charlie Kirk in the neck. Video shows him sitting
coming out the other
in
side.
front of a large crowd speaking under a tent, and all of a sudden he is shot in the neck.
Yeah.
Tons of blood comes out. It's just horrific, and he just goes limp.
Absolutely horrific.
In the clips I have seen, it's really horrible. I have reposted the videos. I'm not going to show them here, and I can't show them here. I've reposted them on my X account if anyone wants to see them, but just be warned, they're very graphic and horrible. Really, really bad.
So, like, Friday night, if you could get a hold of Central and get some 9J units over Mountain View, that would be great.
Let me get Chris in here.
Who the suspect is not in custody.
Right. Not yet.
As I said before.
Imagine that.
This suspect is somebody who's now shot and killed Charlie Kirk, right? Could they in theory, they could go shoot and kill somebody else.
Yes.
So, this is clearly a very dangerous person. Now, I don't know if this person is planning on shooting at anybody else. I hope they're not. But obviously, that's a very concerning part of this, too.
Yeah, it's just.
Yes, the old man in the videos.
Yeah, he's not.
And this is why you have to be careful.
Right.
I was saying this when I came on the air. I said
Chris?
repeatedly,
Good to see you, brother.
there are a bunch of photos and videos claiming that an old man was taken into custody and that he's the suspect. As I said, there's been no verification that he's the suspect.
None.
And then it was revealed that actually that is not the suspect.
Right.
This is why. So that's the perfect example of why you don't start rushing to say these things and showing videos and photos of a suspect unless you know.
What's the address?
And now that guy has to deal with all these people seeing these videos of him. And there might be people who see the videos and they never see the correction and they think he did it.
Hang on. We're going to play right now. Speaker Johnson.
We just want to make a brief statement here, and I'm going to go and ask my colleagues to join me in a moment of silence for our dear friend Charlie Kirk. We ask everyone to pray for him and his family. I'm just going to state the obvious here. This is detestable, what's happened. Political violence has become all too common in American society, and this is not who we are. It violates the core principles of our country, our Judeo-Christian heritage, our civil society, our American way of life, and it must stop. We need every political figure, we need everyone who has a platform to say this loudly and clearly. We can settle disagreements and disputes in a civil manner, and political violence must be called out, and it has to stop. Again, we ask for prayer. I'm going to go lead the chamber here in a moment of silence, and we hope for the best for Charlie.
Yeah. Let's go back to this guy.
Some people have written to me saying there was a description of the suspect on the scanner at some point. I can go back and listen.
How could they
what
not?
would be
Well,
good
there were
is
a lot
if
of
you
people
find
there.
a description of the
It
suspect.
had to be from a
Give me
distance.
time
He's using
code,
a rifle.
because I'd like to go
High-powered
back
rifle, they
myself
said.
and confirm that that's from the scanner. I can pull it and play it for you. But again, I have not seen it widely reported. So it's possible there's a description of a suspect on the scanner that's not actually true.
What the hell?
10-0, notified located at the detail 1511. Height 5'11", 198 pounds. Hazel eyes, blonde hair.
He got a police scanner on.
And a broadcast.
Yeah, a lot of the guys, the scanner is the county scanner. There's a lot of stuff on the scanner that has nothing to do with this incident. And actually, let me say this real quick. A short while ago on the scanner, they said for the UVU incident, we're on fire too. So my guess is that they have a tactical channel that's encrypted where they're doing most of their talk about this. That would be my assumption. I heard that on the scanner a short while ago. They said go to this other channel for the university incident.
Mountain View Hospital. There's a trooper that's running code to that location and needs another unit.
So I keep hearing stuff on the scanner that's not about the shooting.
Yeah. I don't hear any. Well, I guess they're not going to talk active shooter. They're not going to talk about it.
Ambulance 24 and engine 24. Respond to medical call at 27201 I-15 northbound. MM 272 I-15 MB. In Orem. On fire 1.
Unreal.
I've heard nothing reported from media about the shooter. There's no like, we're looking for a man with this description and this age, or we saw him here. I haven't heard any of that.
Local 9 taking up to respond over to Mountain View Hospital. There's a trooper requesting backup expedite.
Yeah, dude. They're all going nuts on the left because, and not because there's a shooter. No, because it makes them look bad.
I have not heard about a press conference yet.
Yeah, I haven't heard that either. And I'm looking everywhere. That's what I'm doing while I'm here. I'm looking everywhere to try to find something, some kind of news.
Here is just what AP is reporting. The conservative activist Charlie Kirk is fatally shot in Utah, and a suspect is on the loose.
Yeah, they still don't know who the hell it is.
Oh, the mayor of Orem, Utah, says the suspect is still at large.
Eastbound University Parkway in Orem. Eastbound University Parkway in Orem. I'm up 8 minutes break.
Mile marker 272 northbound in Orem for a medical. You should be advised that there is a 50-year-old Hispanic male having a heart attack. He is consciously breathing at this time. They're in the right shoulder in a Ford F-150, white in color.
Wow. I'm trying to listen to the scanner as it happens. Scanners from broadcastify.com.
Let's see, what do we got?
Let me actually get that on the screen here. Well,
I'm going to go back on X, see if there's anything reported that I haven't seen. Just.
But again, the mayor of Orem says the suspect is not in custody.
We're just on the other side of the structure. I need to back up, make sure you can see my truck.
Oh, I have some more pictures for you guys via Reuters. So hang on a moment here. Give me a moment.
Let's see.
Images on the computer.
Yeah, this is what Bobby was talking about. Can you believe this? On Breitbart, they're quoting, "We don't know if this was a shooter, a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration." MSNBC's Dowd claims hateful words led to Kirk's shooting. Yeah, hateful words by your fucking side.
The event, and then it has some photos here.
28
So this is him. This is him before he was shot at the event.
Yeah.
Local, Eastbound University Parkway in Orem.
I can't imagine how his family is.
No idea on the shooter.
Guys, if you have faith, say a prayer for his family right now. 2 young kids.
Oh, I'm
young
listening to the
marriage.
scanner for a second.
It's unreal. And the fucking left, they're so goddamn crazy. They're trying to take the moral high stand here. There's something wrong with them. We knew this, but I mean, this is evil to say some of the shit they're doing right now, to politicize this in their favor. Are you kidding me? They're the most violent people on earth, the left.
That is Charlie Kirk at the event, shortly before he was shot.
Wherever there's leftists, there's violence.
There is people running at Utah Valley
This
University
is-
after the shooting.
This is crazy.
26, we got to clear.
Hold on.
Look at that. That's a picture of, so that shows you after the shooting, people getting cleared out. And the shooting was to the left. I'll show you a map again in a second. But
Ford F-150 and a red Toyota Corolla, negative injuries, not blocking.
Yeah, we got it. I got to show you this.
you can see that's the scene.
I gotta
He was
mute
he was
this,
he
but
was
I
to
have
the left.
show you this. This is that fat slob J.B. Pritzker from Illinois. He's blaming Trump. I knew it would happen. He's the governor of Illinois.
Sympathy to Charlie Kirk's family.
No, you
to
don't.
Charlie
You have no
Kirk, who
sympathy.
Obviously, has become a target for somebody. I don't know whether it's political violence because I don't know who did it.
Do you
I
hear
know
this
they
shit?
Seem to have.
I don't know if it's political violence. No, he was doing an event on a college campus, one of the hotbeds of leftist activity, of pro-Palestinian leftist activity, of any kind of leftist. These are the same fucking people that need safe spaces. Remember all that bullshit? And so this asswipe, this fat asswipe, is saying, oh, we don't know if it was political.
Somebody in custody. But I will say that political violence, unfortunately, has been ratcheting up in this country. We saw the shootings, the killings in Minnesota. We've seen other political violence.
Yeah, all on the left.
In other states. And I would just say it's got to stop. And I think there are people who are fomenting it in this country. I think the president's rhetoric off.
Shut the fuck up. I'm sick of him too. Oh, guys. Let's do this back again. This guy's always good. Hang on. Let me get it in there. Oh, there he is. Yeah, this guy on.
He was speaking, sitting in a chair in that tent when he got shot.
Agenda freeze on.
In the net.
Yeah, he was.
Some people are saying this was
close-up
before.
video, guys. Oh my God.
Some of our viewers think that was before. It might be before the incident too. I don't know. So maybe this is from before the incident. That
you guys know
that is
that-
the tent
that-
that he was speaking in.
Let me turn this down a little bit. Do you know that we had libnuts out there, and
I don't know.
we
It
had
doesn't
Joy
say on
Reid,
the
for God's
caption
sake,
whether that photo was taken before
on
or after.
MSNBC on her show before she got fired. Right? We had her positing the theory
Now,
that when
let
Trump
me
got
just show
shot, it
you
was a
again
setup
the map
to
where
get
this happened.
sympathy from voters. Are you
So-
kidding? They going to say the same thing here?
This is the university via Google Maps. The speaks was going on. The tent was set up down here, speaking, facing outward. And according to the New York Times, the university said the single shot came from the Low C Center, which is this building right here, which is about 120 yards away or so. You can see it says 350 feet here, roughly. These are rough, although, because he could have been further back in the building. So it could have been higher up. But the university, according to the New York Times, said the shooter was in or at this building and shot Charlie Kirk. One shot to the neck. The tent was set up down here.
So now I guess with all the copycat potentials out there, conservative speakers gotta be wary now.
So again, one shot.
Metro Medic 24's arrived.
He's either close or a great shooter.
I don't know if it's true what the university said and the person was in this building. Were they on the roof? Were they inside? I have no idea. Did this person had some sort of a getaway plan?
Yeah, we have no idea.
Very
anything
concerned this
about it.
person could shoot somebody else. You know,
Yeah, and
so
that oh, Bobby, you're like you're on fire
hopefully they can
tonight.
get this
You're
person
right.
into custody.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, you that is just so true. Usually the media has the entire life story of a shooter before anyone did a single bit of investigation. And now there's nothing, right? Hi, Linda. How you doing? Sad times, man.
Oh, the flag has just been
know.
lowered on the White House lawn. Multiple reporters.
Yeah.
President Trump ordered federal flags to be lowered to half-mast until 6 p.m. Sunday, I believe he said.
It's half staff. He keeps saying mast. That's all right. I like this guy because he tells it like it is.
Actually, let me show you. Oh, I don't have that here, but oh, hold on. What is this? What is this? What I am looking at a video right now. What is this?
Okay.
Hang on. What am I looking at? Where is this?
Well, show up.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Chalkboard. This guy's good, and it truly is.
Yeah, there's video that's floating around.
Hey, Gina,
that
how you doing?
supposedly shows somebody on the roof of a nearby
really?
building, the Low C Center, before
this
the
guy's
shooting.
good.
I looked at the video and it's not exactly clear to me, and that's why I'm going to pull it up and listen to it here. I'll if I post it, I'll let you know. I'll post a link either way in the chat. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just listen to it myself.
Yeah.
Like, just unfortunately, he stated that his radio was going to die. I did talk to him on the 1021. I'm going to chat you his phone number.
Okay, I'm going to post a link. OSINT Technical found a video that supposedly is before the shooting, where people are talking about somebody being on the roof of the Low C Center
and replace 26 wherever he is.
Them up. Looks like they live by Primary Children's. The student's currently in the office.
Hang on a moment. Give me a second here. Sorry.
Murphy's wondering if there's a way to set up a ride for the student.
Copy.
Hang on. I just posted a link in the chat. I posted it on my X account as well. And in the video, people are saying, a guy is like, oh, is that somebody on the roof? And it's the right building where the shooter supposedly was, according to the university. But I can't confirm it's from today, the video. And I can't confirm there's actually somebody on the roof.
Sorry, checking the air for any response to Sam Hill, University Parkway, 226. 229, the versus for criminal trespass, misdemeanor Bravo out of Utah County Justice Corp.
Sorry, I'm just getting organized here. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Then there's like a follow-up video, I guess. Why can't I figure this out?
I am muted. Ha! Thank you. I got the. Thanks, guys.
That's the right location.
When I move this up.
Yeah, and then there's another video
little mute button there.
where you can see somebody running.
Can you hear me now?
Which I'm watching right now. I couldn't see the person running, but let me watch it again. I'll post
Somebody
a link
tell me you can hear me now.
985.
Where is the person running?
Just now, they went into the Walmart parking lot. There was a middle-aged white male driver with stubble, brown, blonde hair. Up, he's willing to sign.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Oh, you can. Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Crowder, they'll take him out too.
I'm going to post the link in the chat to the second video that you do see somebody. It appears that you see
Yeah,
somebody
but
on
you
the
got to
roof
understand
running
that
after
Charlie
the shooting.
Kirk,
I just posted it. I have posted, guys, everything.
he was so
that's
influential
posted,
on
I am
college campuses
reposting
because
everything on my X
liberals would
account.
go to watch
My
him
X account is
when most of the
pinned
people
in the
around him were
chat.
conservatives.
So
That's
if
how
you
he was always
want, you can
protected,
find
right?
all these
With his
videos I
security
am
too, but most of
reposting
them
on
were
my X
conservatives.
account.
But liberals would
Into the
go there to
chat,
try
you
to
can go there
convince
and
him
scroll down and find
that
it.
he was wrong, and he
Just
would
the link in the
convince
chat.
them that they were wrong, and they
Everything's on my X
accepted
account.
it.
But
And
OSINT
and the left can't
Technical
handle that. Well, we can't have
just
that, you
posted
know.
2 videos that he
People
found.
kicked out of the
One
woke supremacy.
where
No, we can't have that happen. So they hated his
the
guts.
video,
You know, they made up the usual
videotaker is
lies
talking
about
a
him.
person on the top of the
You
roof
know,
of the
and
Lowe's
they
Center.
misconstrue everything that he said. And Charlie was right. I would say 99%
One
of
of
the
the
time of
videos,
anything he said, according
the
to my
first
opinion,
video,
anyway.
one
But
of the people taking the video is
just
talking
on
about a
well, first
person
of
being
all,
on the
you know,
roof
he was a
of
religious
the
person. He's a
building, which is the
Christian, and
building
he's
the
very
university
open
said the
about it.
shooter was at. And then the
Knows
other
his
video,
Bible
which
and all that.
clearly
And
seems
the
to be of the
Marxists, the
time when the
communists
shooting
can't have
happened,
that either.
shows people, all the
It's
people
just
ducking
unreal
down because of the
what's
shooting.
going on here.
And then you see somebody appear to see somebody running on a roof.
What's he saying?
So I don't know. That might not be the shooter. I'm not telling you that's the shooter. I don't even know in the first video if there's even somebody on the roof. But it is interesting video.
I think he thanks. I think he said he's putting a link on the bottom. I'll go get it. I don't know if he put it in yet or not. Yeah, I don't know what the link was to.
Salt Lake 115.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be up later,
26 does not
probably.
need relief. He just needs more assistance inside.
I'll get it for you guys.
I am going to be 22.
Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah. Yeah. You guys can still hear me, right?
My son hasn't come home from school. He checked with their friends and they're checking the school cameras.
Yeah, you're right, Pam. It's all speculation at this point. But that's how the news goes. You know, everybody has to be first instead of right.
70 pounds, brown hair, and
You know?
eyes.
Thanks.
Actually, looks like they just barely found
Thank you,
anything.
guys.
BBC says, wow, Mark Wayne Mullen. Roz Alerts mentioned this as well. Mark Wayne Mullen, senator, posted that Charlie Kirk's wife and family were present at the university today.
Oh, can you imagine?
Like what offense?
Oh, man.
So Senator Mullen, Mark Wayne Mullen.
Strict put one on the schools, and that has been lifted. I'll check if we did any reverse 911.
Look, let me show you here.
Metro did it.
Hey, this guy has all the sources.
He said 2 hours ago, pray for Charlie Kirk, his wife, and 2 children, and their 2 children, and all. Oh, I'm sorry. It says and all who were present, and all who were present. You know what? I take it back. I take it back. So the BBC article I looked at said that he said they were present. But if you actually read it, what it says, which I misread the first time, it says, and all who were
what's
present.
up, Roger?
That doesn't mean they were present. I first thought it said who
kids.
were present.
Oh, if they
but it
saw
says
it-
his wife, children, and all who were present. So it's not clear they were there. It's not clear they were there.
I know, man. He does
now,
that
maybe
a lot.
maybe,
But he's
maybe
honest,
means
though.
they
You
were
know, he
there. I
doesn't
don't
try to
know.
cover
So
up so he
that's
doesn't look
my
like an
fault. I
idiot.
misread
He
it when
doesn't
I
mind
first
it.
saw it.
That's one
but
thing
just
you
to
can
be
say
clear,
about him.
it says, and all who were present. Yeah, again, I just think there was a misreading of that by BBC. But again, it's my fault for not reading it initially
Yes, it
correctly
is.
as well. So I don't know. They
Let me
very
try to
well
see if
might
I
have
can
been
find
there.
something else. Yeah, he has 2 little kids.
Bill Malugin with Fox News says that Homeland Security investigations agents in Utah have responded to the location of the shooting, and they are assisting with the manhunt. Okay, so again, Homeland Security Homeland Security investigations agents are now assisting in the manhunt, according to Bill Malugin of Fox News.
Center on a white Chevy passenger car.
We'll look again for this link. Yeah, I don't see it.
And got
You guys see the link? I don't see it. He said he's putting the link up for, well, let me hit refresh. Maybe it's there and I didn't see it because of the refresh.
5 Sierra Charlie X-ray Charlie 732.
Yeah, I still don't see it. I don't see the link, so.
So I want to just mention again, the university said, according to the New York Times, the university said that the shooter fired a single shot from the Low C Center. And the Low C Center is this building on the right. And the Charlie Kirk was speaking down here in the courtyard down here where my pointer is. And the building is up here, the Low C Center. About 150 yards away, the building is roughly 125, 150, 175, depending on where you are in the building. Now, I have reposted on my X account, and I will post the links again in the chat. OSINT Technical, who I follow, had found 2 videos. One of the videos shows people, a person looking at this building and saying they think they see somebody on top of the building. The next video appears to have been taken right after the shooting happened, behind the shooting from somebody behind it, maybe in this building. And you seem to see somebody running across the roof of one of these buildings. Maybe it's this building right here. I have to look at it again.
Roger, I think it's because they didn't want to. They didn't want to expose themselves.
I will repost the links to those
hoping
videos.
it was successful under
I'm
Trump.
looking right now.
Did you? Did you really look?
You do see a person running across.
There you go.
A roof. Which building is that they're running across? Anyways, let me post the links to the videos again. Again, they're posted on my X account.
As Bobbity said, by now, with other shooters, we would know the entire history of the shooter, all the way down to when he was a child.
So they're talking,
and they would tie it somehow.
On the scanner, but
7 ways to Kevin Bacon to blame Donald Trump.
Utah County scanner.
If located, notified Metro.
Unreal. This is a horrific day.
430 North
really,
300 West Street.
I'm looking at that.
North 300 West Street.
Where is it?
Medic Ambulance 81 and Engine 81. 430 North 300 West Street.
Oh man.
Yeah, that video where you see the person on the roof running, supposedly, apparently, is that video. The people were right behind. They're looking in the direction of the Low C Center.
Well, Charlie Kirk
I think it's
was
the right
huge
building. I actually think it's the right building
for the right and for populist
I just watched
nationalists.
the video again,
he was huge,
showing supposedly the person
because he was a
running
very
on the roof.
good debater.
Okay, so
and as a debater, he wasn't a jerk off.
Video,
you know,
the corner of this.
Like he would rather instead of provoke you, he would rather convince you, and that was what was so good about it.
The shooting happened in this courtyard. I got to turn this down for a second. I got to turn it down. Sorry. The shooting, Charlie Kirk was here. That's where the tent was here, looking out this way.
Okay.
Somebody was in the building facing Charlie Kirk, looking out this way. And you can see the corner of this building, and I think you're seeing the roof of the Low C Center right here, because I'm literally looking at the video. And if I have, sorry, hold on. If I have it right, I have to blow it up again.
Screw him.
I think you're seeing the person taking the video is looking. Oh, you see the corner of this building, but I think the person running is in this building, on the top of this building, which would be the right building. Let me just look at it again to make sure. But hang on.
Yep.
Sorry, I got to do this for a second.
It'd be a
That's-
late model 2020 trunkle gray Nissan Armada.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, so it really does look to me, I might be wrong, but looking at the second video, which appears to show somebody running away on a roof right after the shooting, it really looks to me like you're seeing the person, you see from the camera perspective this building and then the building behind it and the person on the roof of that building, which is the Low C Center. Now, again, I can't confirm that this is a video of the shooter.
What the hell is it?
But it certainly looks like the right location. Again, the link is posted on my X account. My X account is linked. I don't own the rights to the video, but you can go watch it on my X account. Yeah, I post the link, and then every time I post the link, somebody says link 5 minutes later. So I can't keep, I'm going to post it one more time. But again, go to my X account. It is posted. The link to my X account is pinned in the chat. You can see all the videos there.
Let me see what's his X account. It's right. There it is.
You can see all of them there.
Yeah, he's got them all there. Hang on.
Some of our viewers are saying there's a press conference coming up.
But don't go.
Give
Hey,
me a
Bex.
moment. Hold on.
How you doing? Nope, not identified yet.
Okay.
Yeah. What a sad day.
It's kind of strange, guys. You know, I can only use the video that I have the rights to, and I
Right.
purchase video from several different major news agencies, but none of them has had a video I can use yet for live footage.
Right, it's
so,
not. I said that like an hour ago.
I'm hoping to have a video of the press conference. We'll have to see how it works out with, you know, these agencies getting a camera into that briefing. If nothing else, I'll play you audio. I'm hoping to have video. Hoping a video of it. Oh, let me check something else here. The governor is supposed to speak too.
Yeah.
All right, so just give me a moment. I need to just check. I'm sorry.
family.
Everything's confusing. Give me a moment here, and let me just check a couple things, and try to get this ready for you.
If he plays the actual shot, I think we can get in trouble. Because you can't show violence unless you're trying to make a point.
Governor Cox of
There's a
Utah just posted and said, I have ordered the flags of the United States of America and the great state of Utah to be flown at half staff on all state facilities in recognition of the tragic passing of Charlie Kirk, who was shot and killed this afternoon while speaking at Utah Valley University. Flags should be lowered to the half-staff position and remain in the half-staff position until sunset on Sunday. I extend this invitation to all private citizens, businesses, and other organizations to participate.
10-4.
Oh man. Let me see. No. I mean, we just got over the lefty lunatic that murdered the Ukrainian model on the train.
Let me just check. Some of our viewers said there's supposed to be a press conference coming up. Yeah, I mean, NBC News is reporting a police update is coming on the shooting.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a, again, normally I would have had a live shot by now. It's just, I think it's been difficult for these news agencies to get a camera over there quickly.
Right.
So hopefully I'll have a live shot of the news of the update from police when it happens. And by the way, they're still looking for the shooter.
Yeah. Can you believe it?
So no, they're trying to different view.
Margot Martin with the White House posted video of them lowering the flag at the White House to half staff.
Oh, wow. Congrats. Yeah, no, it sucks.
Our viewer Andy thinks
It
that the
sucks.
video of a person running on a roof may just be a smudge or something on the window. Yeah, look, I can't confirm
There's
the video.
Steve again. It may be a smudge on the window.
You know, so I don't know. As I said, I am not saying the videos floating
They
around
are the
definitely
fascist
show
element in
somebody running
society.
away.
You're right. They really are.
I mean, it looks to me like somebody is running to me, but I don't know. And again, even if there is somebody running, it might not have anything to do with the shooting.
Unreal.
Might have somebody nothing to do with shooting. So, as I've been saying, and it could be a person who did the shooting. We don't know. Yeah, and also the video that might show somebody lying on the roof before the shooting. It could be. I have posted both of those on my X account.
I know. Could have been a smudge on the window.
My X account is pinned at the top of the YouTube chat. I believe it's pinned at the top. It's pinned at the top of the.
Let me see his personal because I don't see too many.
Can we change back? Yeah, I want to change on Twitch. I want to just post the original. I'm going to change the message, the pinned message on Twitch because I want people to be able. Thanks to all of our mods, by the way. But I want to just have it pinned, just that people can see the stuff on my account there.
All right, so
let me pin.
I got it.
Hold on.
So
I want to thank our mods too.
There it is. But stay here. Open a different tab.
All right. All right, I got that pinned.
Oh, they're celebrating all over the place. I had Reddit up. Reddit, they're just out of their minds.
I'm sorry.
The lip nuts over there. They're just out of their fucking minds. It's unreal. The things that they're saying over there.
368.
And they're already blaming. We had a governor blaming Trump. Already blaming Trump. It's just crazy.
Started threatening workers.
Yeah, my X account is pinned on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Facebook. It's pinned in the chat. If you go there and you scroll down, I posted the 2 videos that supposedly show somebody on the roof at the scene of the shooting. Also, I have reposted several very graphic, horrific videos of him getting shot. I can't show them here.
Right.
I would certainly, think about whether you actually want to watch them, but very graphic. One of them extraordinarily graphic, showing tons of blood coming out of his neck after he was shot. But again, I'm posting that all on my X account. You can go there and see the videos there. If somebody said the videos weren't there, well, I'm literally looking at my X account now, and I'm scrolling down and I'm seeing the videos. So if you're not seeing them, there's some sort of issue in X with you are. Oh, I will say this. A video that had 8.9 million views, the most graphic one is no longer there. It's been deleted. So there was a very graphic one. The most graphic one has now been deleted by the account that posted it. That had 8.9 million views on it on X. That was the one that a lot of you were looking at. The person who posted it deleted that.
Yeah, real fast. Elon did post, the left is the party of murder. He did post it.
Do they need any more assistance anywhere?
Not at this time.
Hang on a second here.
1040, you should be 1042.
Copy.
What a day, man. Terrible. I don't see too many other live things.
Hold on a second here.
There's live now.
Yeah, I reposted again. Look, it's horrible, but at the same time, what happened was horrible. So I can't show the videos here. I have reposted all the videos now, including one that was originally deleted. Again, it's horrible, but it's horrible what happened. So if you don't want to watch it, if you don't want to see it, you don't have to watch it. I mean, what happened is horrible, you know? It's truly horrible.
1041.
All right, sorry. So I'm trying to find out about some kind of press conference or something, and I haven't heard anything official on it.
Updates for that suspect vehicle on LCR Hicks and Central Forbid. Metro handles that. So they.
I'm going to say again, guys, if you live in the United
CNN
States and you have the
no
means
weapon
and you don't
has
own
been
a
found.
firearm,
Breaking
buy a
news.
firearm, get your carry. Hold on, breaking news. Get your carry.
CNN
license.
says no weapon has been found yet.
Yeah, well, if they didn't find the guy, he's not going to throw it away. But get your carry permit. Take classes if
No
you have
weapon
to. I mean, you
found
should anyway.
yet
But you gotta arm yourself. With
after
these
Charlie
places
Kirk
are
shooting.
nuts now. College campuses, every state, but blue cities, just there's too many nutty leftists out there. I mean, you think about it. The left has been calling Charlie Kirk Hitler, the same thing as Trump, right? You call him Hitler, say he wants to end democracy, and you got some lunatic.
Yeah, I mean,
oh crap, he wants to end
it was one
democracy.
shot.
I like democracy. I better do something. This is what happened.
Just one shot.
And they poo-poo it off later on when you point it out to them. Like, why are you guys pushing
a building,
your leftist
according to the
bullshit?
University, a
What's
building
up,
about
Simon?
150 yards away. But again, CNN is reporting that no weapon has been found as the manhunt continues.
That's true.
Some of our viewers are saying sniper. Yeah, I do not know what kind of training
How
the
am I
shooter
scaring
had.
you?
Look, I mean,
No, I'm just saying. I mean, think
I
about
don't
it.
have a lot of experience with
Trump had to
guns.
go
I'm
to
not a gun
D.C. to
expert,
stop the
but
murders, right?
I don't think it's something that's.
I'll be honest with you. Hang on.
Easy,
and
to
I
do
may still
from
do
what
it,
I
but
know.
my video for tomorrow,
Some of you who are
tonight,
well-trained
like
might
now,
think
I would
it's easy,
normally
but I
be
don't
filming,
think that
and
somebody who doesn't
I was going to do a video on. I was going to show the video of the guy that murdered the Ukraine model on the train, all the way up to the point where where they all stop it because you
But
can't
again, I'm
show
not
that on this platform, which is fine. I wouldn't have shown it anyway.
Yeah, a number of
But
our viewers
and then I was going to play all the Democrat governors and mayors. Like he had like 20,000 people. Brandon Johnson, in mayor of Chicago,
Yeah, I was wondering
in Chicago, saying we're going to fight for democracy and make sure that Trump can't come in here. And it's like, are you guys nuts? Like they had 58 shootings. What was it, last weekend? Yeah, but only 7 died. It's like, are you nuts? Are you out of your mind? Right? And this is with every blue city. You just had Pritzker saying the same thing, the governor of Illinois. And like, so I want to share, like, okay, this is what you get when these guys have policies like this in blue cities over the country. I heard this morning that 24 out of the top 25 most crime-ridden, violent cities are Democrat-run, or states. States have cities that are the most violent, and the one that's Republican state, it's a blue city. So, and I think it was Memphis, in Tennessee. And it's like, oh my God, you guys they can't be this stupid, can they? Yeah, I said get a gun.
Yet, but it's
Why is that a problem?
Closer.
Get a gun.
So, give me a second while I look into.
Because they don't understand. Did you hear Trump today?
The governor of Utah is supposed to do a press briefing.
He said we have to get vicious,
video of it.
Just as vicious as they are, because it's the only thing they understand. The left doesn't understand. The left gets
so just give me
mollycoddled by the media constantly.
Because I gotta just take a second and try to. It's
Think about it. They're already in back room editor rooms trying to figure out how they can blame it on Trump and blame it on Charlie himself. They're already saying it in some areas. These people are out of their minds. So why do we have to deal with them like we're supposed to be like calm people? No, none of that anymore. I'm not saying go out and kill people. I'm saying defend yourself. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to go into a blue city for whatever reason, why you would, I don't know. But if you're going to go into a blue city, defend yourself. Legally, of course.
Yeah, the governor is supposed to speak soon.
Yeah, it's and Utah's like a really red state. He's got a lot of rhinos in the top positions. Why? How that worked out, I don't know.
He might even stream it himself because he does stream stuff on his channel. So,
oh man,
I am looking into the video situation right now.
There's the family, right there. Oh man, that's terrible.
You show me clear this one. Give me another one.
Fox News says at 6 in about 7 minutes it's supposed to happen.
All right.
If nothing else,
Unreal.
I'll get you some audio, but I'm hoping to have video. But I'm just I'm literally looking into it right now.
One Oscar 10-8.
Still have it on. Oh man, it's just unreal.
Just have everyone hold short. I'm going to call RP.
Yeah, I know. 2 kids, 2 little kids. They weren't married that long either. Just unreal what's going on here.
The median almost hit to the also northbound on the plate on the description of the driver.
All right. So again, I'm looking into the video situation here. If nothing else, I'm going to get you audio of it. It's a little bit weird with the video situation.
I mean, well, first of all, we don't see too many people on the left shot and killed like this by people from the right. But I can't possibly imagine that the symbiote, that acting like the leftist symbiote, that we would like all collectively like cheer for it. Like maybe a guy that's like a multi-murderer, yeah, like they got him, but like a political figure like that, I just don't see it. I don't see people cheering like that, and I really hope that we don't go down that road.
Can you give me the cross for that?
But right now, guys,
so again,
was it a declaration of war?
In about 5 minutes, there's supposed to be an update from police.
I heard people saying that this was a George Floyd moment. That America's just going to say enough is enough. We're not dealing with this anymore. And every time something like this happens, guys, the permits for carry in every state skyrocket. They do.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to our moderators who are here. I really appreciate all of our moderators who have been here. One Way Street is there right now. Thank you. Chromite is here. Thank you. Janet B. Thank you. Kay Lowry Body, Margaret Riley, thanks so much. Over there on Facebook, any of the others who might be there, Paul Anderson and others. Linda Belk, Larry, Misha on X on Twitch, Bash and Girl, David Green, LB Prairie on Matthew Kohai 3. I got that fire, McBritches and Surly Deb.
That's true, Jack.
Suspect not in custody yet.
They do because they're conservative. They're too busy working.
Update coming up from authorities.
Too busy trying to take care of their loved ones and whatnot. And you're right. You're right. The left has always had a distinct advantage because they're nuts to begin with.
I think we might be able to.
And a lot of them don't work. They're on the government dole. Just unreal.
What's the residence or number of the house of the shed?
Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see anything new coming up.
519 West, 800 South. 519 West, 800 South.
I want to see this press conference though, so we're going to stick it out.
331 202, where you at?
All right. While we're waiting,
CNN
this
reports
Friday,
no
2 days from now, We're going to have
so again,
Robin
I'm sorry, I'm a little
Jackson
distracted
Stegner from
because
Courage
I
is
am
the
doing
Cure
my
on.
best to at
She's
least
coming on at
to
the beginning of
see
the show.
what video.
She can stay as long as she
can't
wants,
just
as short as
steal,
she wants. It's
like
up to her.
Utah
I'm
news
giving her
video.
full reign. It's going to be a pretty good interview
press conference, stranger
because
than
I
usual,
looked into her and I know a lot
with
of
the
good
rights and
questions I'm going to
everything.
ask her. And
So
she's
if nothing else, I'm going to get your video, get you
very
audio
strong
of it,
free
but I'm
speech
kind of looking
advocate.
around here to
She's
see
for prayer.
what I
She's
can
for everything that we're for.
find, and
So I
I
like
wanna make
her.
sure I don't miss the start of it.
42 was kind enough to introduce me to her. So she's going to be here on Friday at 6 o'clock. It'll be
I
like
can
8
show
a.m.
it to
her
you.
time.
Hold on a
she's
second
in WA
here.
Perth.
Thanks to
Western
B&O News,
Australia.
who mentioned where I can find it. Hold on a
Linda,
second
do you
here.
know of her? Courage is the Cure. I was on her show Relentless
Supposedly
a couple weeks ago. And so I want to have her on because she's very interesting to talk to.
Give me a sec to
So
get
it's
this
going
on
to be a
the
good
screen.
show. So if you guys could be here, bring some friends.
Supposedly,
really appreciate it. All right, let me unmute him.
You're done. You 25 me at my harassment location.
Yeah, you know, I think this, but you see, the problem is, Chalkboard, every time the right does get riled up by something, you got the freaking media and all the government types, the establishment types, and oh, look at that, they're going to become fascists. Why the fuck are they never fascists?
Again, supposedly.
You know, I mean, the last president was an actual fascist. He did fascist things.
Headed back to the airport. Exiting at center.
Yeah, she is. She's pretty good. Hard working too. She's fully, from what I understand, she's fully crowdsourced. That's how she earns. Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be starting shortly.
All right, cool. We'll stay for that. We'll try to find it on other channels too.
Looks like that's the
Let me see.
It has not started yet. I'm literally looking at a video of the podium.
All right, we got. I'm surprised at right side.
So again, I'm supposed to have video. It's supposed to start in a minute or so. I don't know if it's going to start in a minute.
We got multiple callers. It may be right on the border.
Yeah, right side.
Yeah. So press conference coming up.
10-4. I'll respond.
Say live.
Usually, when authorities broadcast their own press conference, they'll post
exactly.
it live.
That's
right
the truth, man. They made peaceful protests impossible. You think about this. Anytime a group, like in California, had a prayer vigil outside where they got a permit, they're allowed to do it in a park, Antifa would show up and start beating the shit out of everyone. And yet we're the violent ones. That's what they're telling us. We're because of a 2.5-hour riot that all the videos show us was started by the Capitol Police. They weren't Capitol Police. They were FBI informants, I believe. That's my speculation. Because they were firing rubber bullets and tear gas into peaceful protesters. So what did they think was going to happen? And because of that 2.5-hour riot that didn't stop anything from happening in Congress. For
we are waiting
4 years, they've been hammering us with this while the
any
left just is violent as hell
not started yet.
all around the country.
Supposedly, I will have video of it.
That is probably just below you.
Shot Trump in the head, hit him in the ear, right? Another assassination attempt that was thwarted, thank goodness, before the guy even had his gun really ready to shoot. And then now we got this. It's just...
It is not live yet.
School bus that's stuck behind a railroad crossing with the arms down. The railroad is aware.
I have not heard that anybody else was injured at this point. I have not heard of anybody else being injured. Again, I apologize. I'm really just focused right now on not missing the start of this press conference. It has not started yet. And I'm trying to get you this. It has not started yet, the press conference. When it starts, I will get you coverage, hopefully video coverage.
What's up, Take Two Drum? Yeah, you're right, man. Very sickening. Bad day.
If you missed it, if you're
bad
just
day
joining
for it.
us, the conservative activist and media personality Charlie Kirk was doing a large event at Utah Valley University today, and he was speaking to a large crowd, I assume mostly of students, when he was shot, one shot in the neck. And very graphic video exists that shows lots of blood pouring out when he was
Did
shot.
you guys see that? Oh my God, it was horrible.
And that was a fatal shot. One shot from, according to the university, the building. According to the university, he was shot from a building
Was wearing a high visible vest,
about 150 yards away.
White male, dark hair, black or brown with a hat.
The shooter is not in custody.
We have leftists on social media already saying, why couldn't this guy be the one they hired for Butler?
So
They're
any
sick.
moment now, this press conference is supposed to happen. And we're just waiting for that to start. We're waiting for it to start. CNN reported that there's no weapon in custody.
Didn't that make you a
Oh,
martyr, Rita?
CNN, investigators have not identified a suspect.
Wow.
CNN says investigators have not identified a suspect.
Well, if CNN said it, that means they have identified a suspect, right?
They just posted that.
Ladder 33 must be the page. Can we get details? Ladder 33 is around.
Let me see something.
Have not yet identified
You're going to
a suspect in Charlie Kirk shooting.
110 for an 80-year-old patient, male, conscious, breathing. Patient is not behaving abnormally in any way.
1219.
So again, CNN just reported that law enforcement sources tell them that investigators have not identified a suspect.
Let me see if I can put your link in.
That they just posted that 3 minutes ago.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, let's see if this is correct. I don't know, guys, but we're gonna see. Let me put this guy on hold. Hang on, I'm just gonna. Well, no, the press conference is supposed to start.
Give me a moment here.
Well, I could put it up. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can't. I can't. Well, I can still hear it myself.
We're waiting for the press conference to start any time now.
Yeah, Bobby gave me a video. Wow.
454, we can have that way.
Well, we'll put it in. It's real fast. Hang on. There we go.
Get right up.
Watch.
You think he'd already be in place?
See the guy at top?
You would think that.
The guy's
Oh,
up
there's somebody
there.
on the roof right there? Just saying. Huh. He just ran from over. Where's my finger? Well, from over there, ran in, and now he's right there.
Did you think about calling security or the police? Wow.
Maybe we'll get more information, in any moment now when this, I don't know how much new information they'll have at this press conference. Also, in the red ticker, I have an update of everything. Everything's being updated in the red ticker.
It's unreal.
89. These two vehicles sound like race condition.
It is 6:06 Eastern time. I believe that the press conference was to start at 6, but it has not started yet. So I'm focused on getting you the start of that. I have posted on my X account reposted several videos of the shooting, which I can't show here. Also,
he truly is agenda-free TV. He
appear to possibly show a person on a roof
puts it out there
of the building where the university said the shooter was. There's a one video that appears to possibly show a person lying on the roof before the shooting, and another video that appears to show a person running across the roof after the shooting. Those are all on my X account, which is pinned. The link to which is pinned in the chat. I cannot confirm that is where. I cannot confirm that those videos do show the shooter.
10-4. All units.
Looked like somebody on the roof. Might not have been, but looked like
That
it.
is very slow. We may be clearing off calls, but it takes about 30 seconds to a minute.
The press conference, I'm just waiting for it to start.
The victim is at the second light south of Camp Williams, 1 light north of 2100 North, still going southbound. 40, can you take the harassment? It will be also 21. Copy.
Thank you. Sorry for me.
The governor is supposed to speak any moment now.
Dr. Jade's coming in.
This
Without
happened.
borders.
What was the exact time? Was it 1:40 local time? Am I right? I'd have to go check what the original statement said. No, I'm sorry. It was 12:10 local time. So about 4 hours ago.
All right. He's 2 hours off from us.
About 4 hours ago is when it happened.
Around until we do.
The university has closed the campus and told everybody to leave campus immediately. A couple hours ago.
Okay, here we go.
So any moment
Dr.
now,
Jade.
press conference. I know I keep saying that, but it's supposed to happen any moment. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what we're all waiting for.
Yeah, Jade, if you haven't been watching, right now we're just watching this guy. He's one of the better ones out there because he just reports it as it is. He doesn't. He's truly agenda-free
suspect
TV,
in
and that's what it's called, agenda-free news.
Carsville Boulevard.
Is your mic working? Can't hear you. Just make sure that you got the right one. You're pointing to the right one.
I'm just I'm sorry. I'm just looking around.
And the lib nuts are like, I'll
waiting for
bet
this,
they want
press conference to start,
comprehensive
seeing what
gun reform now.
they are supposed to go live with it. So I'm just focusing on that right now so we can get you the start of that. Now NBC says soon. Fox says awaiting update from officials.
Wow. Yeah, guys, if you're just new here, we're waiting. There's going to be a press conference coming up. And that's what we're waiting for. It should be any minute. They're already over time. Collegiate indoctrination, and exactly that's why they hated him. They hated his guts. No, still can't hear you, Jake. And we don't have you muted. We wouldn't do that to you. Yeah, you know what you do? Are you on a PC? Just nod or okay. If you're on a PC, go into your sound settings, and make sure you got the right mic. Also, you can go into settings.
We'll give you
here.
quotes from different people.
You can go into
as
the
well,
settings right here in StreamYards
after the press
and make sure you got the right
I'm just
mic
focused
set
right
because
now
it
on
could be saying you have another
start of
mic.
this press conference.
Even if you don't, just do that.
And I
Make
have
sure the
not
mic
heard
is set.
updates.
Plus,
I mean,
if you have a mute button on there,
there's no suspect in custody. There's no suspect identified. Is the latest CNN
without
said there's not even a
special
suspect
yeah,
identified.
it's a horrific day. Horrific day.
Now maybe we'll hear more about that in the press
Here's
release.
a big message from former president, Secretary of State, have propensity for shutting up opposite. Yeah, making a
The
stand.
press
against their
conference is in
indictment.
Utah.
Yep. Sad event. Very sad. Yeah.
Metro Ladder 33 has arrived at Stonehenge.
She'll be back.
The person who was originally taken into custody was not the shooter.
Yeah, they got him for something else.
There was an older person, video of an older person going around.
They were, yeah.
That is not the
Yeah, I
shooter.
just showed a
That
picture
person
of
was
them.
released.
Yeah, they were there. I don't know if they witnessed it. Oh my God, I hope not, because those kids are young.
Can you show me all the citizen contact at the base? Negative checks.
Hey, Chris. Oh, wow.
AP says the suspect is on the loose.
All right, you're back.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, very much so. Yes.
Yeah, things. I had a problem with my computer yesterday.
Yes, he was. This was the start of a tour.
Live 360 for crash call notification. Unknown further unknown vehicle information.
AP says the appearance at Utah Valley University was the kickoff of Charlie Kirk's national college tour.
And they got him on
He was
that
calling
day.
it the American Comeback Tour, and he was featuring his Wrong table, where he sat as he was Wednesday and fielded questions from students, including those who disagreed with him.
Did they get the shooter?
Scheduled for a number of other universities over the next few months.
And then you'll turn on Harmony Drive.
Rich, did they get the shooter?
Officers are walking around
What's that?
the neighborhood.
Did they get the shooter?
No.
Knocking on doors
No.
and asking for information
There's
about
video
the
I
shooter.
just played that supposedly the shooter was up on a roof and somebody was filming it.
Officers
There's a
have
guy
been
up there.
seen looking at a photo on their phones and showing it to people to see if they recognize a person of interest.
Oh, wow. So they have
That's
a
new
person
from
of
AP.
interest.
I
at
hadn't
least.
heard that. Hold on. Hold on. All right.
No, Bass.
Supposed
In
to have
October.
video of this press conference, but if nothing else, I'll get you audio. It looks like it's about to start.
Here we go.
Hold on a moment. It's not starting yet.
But it will.
But again, AP says, sounds like they might have a person of interest.
How about that? Oh, man. What a day. Holy mackerel. That was a horrific
Officers
video. If you saw it, the one that was up close.
Near the
I'll never
campus
forget that.
where Charlie Kirk was killed.
You know, he
Have
went
been
back.
seen looking at looking at a photo on their phones and showing it
within
to
a
people to see if
second
they
or two, you
recognize
saw
a
all this
person
blood
of
down his
interest.
shirt.
He saw it sputtering out. It's unbelievable. He's hit and he just went back. I personally think he was dead then. And they say that they kept saying that he was in critical condition because they were trying to get in touch
Hold
with
on a
his
moment.
family.
Hold on a moment. The press conference has not started yet. It has not started yet. Okay.
Yeah, they probably kept him alive long enough to get in touch with his family.
In October. It's October 14th. I only know that because I looked it up. All right, this press conference is going to start. Yeah, I know. A lot of people were saying that. I was saying it all along. I can't see how he survived that. In the jugular.
Looks like the only color we have is
One shot.
Yeah, looked like it went right in here, right about his neck, right about there.
Yeah, even when I was texting with Jade earlier, she said I just, from the looks of that, I just don't see how he survives. And I was like, yeah, I don't either. But then they kept saying, you know, he was, at first they said critical stable, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
Oh, I'm
Either
sorry. I
critical
got to
or he's
update
stable.
the graphic when I have a chance over my shoulder. All right, hang on. Again, it looks like this is going to start soon.
Yeah,
But it hasn't started yet. We're waiting for the press conference to start.
Yeah. If you have faith, guys, say a prayer for Charlie's family. Please.
Station 22 and route.
And hit the like button if you haven't already. I feel bad saying that during a time like this, but it's what you do.
Yeah, and those liberal SOBs are probably cheering.
They are. Oh, I went over Reddit stuff. You wouldn't believe the stuff they're saying there. You just wouldn't believe it.
Sorry, I was originally supposed to start at.
That's the problem,
6
Rich. I would
Eastern.
believe.
So it is an interesting report from the AP that AP says that officers in the area of the campus, around the campus, near the campus, have been showing people a photo of a person of interest. So maybe officers have somebody in mind as the suspect. I don't know.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, press conference any moment now.
They said critical stable. They didn't say critical butt. They said he's in critical stable condition. I'm like, okay.
We are waiting for it.
Yeah,
moment.
not once I saw that video.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
When I saw that come out, the close-up one, I was like, oh, man, we just lost Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
I was hopeful, though, when they were saying he was critical. I was hopeful.
Yeah, I didn't see how that was going to come out well.
The true enemy is the satanic, demonic left. You're right. That's who the true enemy is.
Well, here. Okay. How many cities have conservatives burned? How many how many political assassination of their enemies have they
tried anyway.
Oh, hold on.
I mean, no, the conservatives.
Oh, none.
Yeah,
we don't do that. Yeah, we don't do that.
I mean, it's going back to Steve Scalise. They shot him up.
Yep.
They tried to get, Trump twice. They got Charlie Kirk.
I apologize for the delay. And again, when these things are about to start, I really focused on getting it to you and not missing the start of it. But then it ends up being,
I think the ideology, the Marxist ideology that's out there,
it's supposed to have started now for a little while. So I'm sorry, a little distracted, just keeping a focus on that and trying to get the start of this and get the information for you.
Yeah, the Marxists are like the 20%.
They're supposed to show video.
They're a very active 20% that don't want to destroy anybody who doesn't agree with them.
But it has not started yet. There's a podium.
11082. Off the cup.
Jamie Raskin is out there talking about it. I don't even want to put him on.
Look, he's such an ass.
Yeah, he is an ass.
I can't think of anything that he would say that I would want to hear.
You know what, Chris? I think you're right.
What is this here? Hold on. What is this?
Hang on.
As you go down the hill.
Yeah, you're right. Special K, I agree with you, but I just think the left,
Hold on a second here.
You can relieve him.
The cultural Marxists. Desmond Uranoff was is that his
How
name?
is this going?
He was exactly right.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I think it was
Hold
in
on,
the 70s he did that interview.
Hold on. I'm going to turn the scanner down. It looks like it's it looks like it's about to start, but it hasn't started yet.
You all right? You good boy? Huh?
2531, I copy. Thank you. 140. Did you want me to show 2528?
Oh, hold on. I got the video. Give me a second. Let me get it. I'm gonna have to turn the video because it's sideways. I got to turn it because it's sideways.
With the press conference,
as crazy as that sounds. All right, so let me just get this on the screen for you. I got the video. Give me a second. I will fix this. I got to fix the layout. There. Perfect.
Sideways video. Oh, there it is.
This is from Utah DPS Instagram.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's the governor of Utah.
Hopefully it's mic'd okay.
Oh, he's behind the scenes then. Any minute now. I just want to hear they call it the shooter. That's what I want to hear.
I hope the sound is okay. We'll just have to see.
Terrible day.
Hopefully they have it connected to the mic.
Yeah, that's correct. We're inside an auditorium here on campus right now, where a press conference is expected to take
I am truly
place.
heartbroken
We
over
just
this.
got basically about a 7-minute warning that the press conference will be starting.
Oh, I guess it's coming up in about 5 minutes.
Up here. All the major players
Steve, you're killing me.
expecting the governor to be showing up, along with also the
They keep dragging it out.
Yeah, it's not him, it's them, but
Well, I mean, honestly, I got to cut them some slack. They put this press conference together, pretty quickly. So
yeah. But he's good. I like this guy, but sometimes he like annoys you. It's like the old it's like touchdown. No, wait a minute, it's not. It's like wait a minute.
Oops, sorry. Hold on.
If he's still on campus or not, or what they're finding, those kind of things.
Sledge-o-matic. I was in Atlantic City when he did his show, and I didn't realize that. Like I used to love Gallagher, but I didn't realize that if you're in the first 6 rows, you're getting wet.
Yeah,
with,
you need
with the food.
And 8 security officers.
And they handed us trash bags, the big black trash bags. And they said, cut holes in it and wear it. And we're like, why? They're like, just do it. And everybody else in those rows did. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, people in the know at a Gallagher event go with full coverage raincoat.
Yeah.
Hold on a moment. Breaking news. The suspect is in custody.
Yes.
Somebody in the chat mentioned this. Kash Patel, the director of the FBI,
Good.
says the suspect is now in custody.
Good.
Okay, let me show you this right now.
Good.
Kash Patel just posted it.
Hey,
let me turn the audio back on, though.
Here we go. We're going to hear it.
It's getting about 2 minutes.
The suspect is in custody.
That's all speculation right now, but those are videos that police are going to be looking
So, Kash Patel of the FBI
put the
says the
garbage bags on,
subject
cut the holes,
that
the
took
three
the
holes in
life
it.
of Charlie Kirk is now in custody. Thank you to the
Great
local
show.
and state authorities in Utah for your partnership with the FBI. That's very good news. We will provide updates when able. FBI says the suspect is in custody. So let me update the ticker and get you the audio back on.
Yeah, I think for something like this, we need to kick the 8th Amendment to the curb.
Yeah.
In case anybody, I do think I have the number right. The 8th Amendment is the cruel and unusual, isn't it?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we need to go medieval on this guy's ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
look how fast. Look at Bobby. Look how fast the FBI works when it isn't run by a liberal. Spot on, Bobby.
Gee, another system that works better when the liberals aren't involved.
Yeah, I know.
Golly.
Color me shocked.
This is my shocked face.
Yeah.
Okay, if we can have you get ready for the press conference, we're going to be starting.
All right, here we go. Hello.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. At this press conference, we will first hear from Utah Department of Public Safety Commissioner Bo Mason. Then we'll hear from the FBI Special Agent in Charge, Robert Bowles.
I will fix this.
We'll then hear from Utah Valley University Vice President Val Peterson, who's been in touch with President Temenis.
That's pretty stupid.
And then we'll hear from Governor Cox. I'll turn the time over to Commissioner Mason.
Yeah, you got to get them out of the pic. All right. Wow. Took them long enough, didn't it, to get to the podium?
Hello, everyone. I'm Bo Mason, Commissioner for the Utah Department of Public Safety. Today at approximately 12:20 Mountain Standard Time, political influencer Charlie Kirk was shot in an event at the Utah Valley University. He was taken by private vehicle to Timpanogos Hospital, where he later passed. The Utah Department of Public Safety will be to find this killer, along with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. We are working in unison with the County Sheriff's Office, the local police department, and the University Police Department, all of which have been very cooperative and fully engaged in this process. Shortly after the shooting, we did have a suspect in custody, George Zinn, but he was released from custody after we identified that he did not match the shooting suspect and was not an accurate person of interest. However, he has been booked into the county jail by Utah Valley University Police Department for obstruction of justice. We do still have an active investigation for the person of interest.
Thought you caught
This incident occurred with a large crowd around. There was one shot fired and one victim. While the suspect is at large, we believe this was a targeted attack towards one individual. This is a tragic moment in our state and in our country. As we heal, we encourage everyone who's struggling with news of the incident to call 988, our state mental health crisis line. In addition to that, our partners with the FBI will also be discussing other ways we can communicate through the public for tips and other information. Thank you.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the FBI, we extend our sincerest condolences to the family and friends of Charlie Kirk. Our thoughts are also with the people who witnessed this traumatic event. We know that what you experienced was very difficult. Our thoughts are with you as well. As soon as we heard about the shooting, special agents and personnel from the Salt Lake field office responded immediately. We have full resources devoted to this investigation, including tactical, operational, investigative, and intelligence. To be clear, the FBI will fully support and co-lead this investigation alongside with our partners. We are working on setting up a digital media tip line, and as soon as it's established, we'll get that information out to everyone. I know there's a lot of questions.
Tip line.
This is very much an active case, and this investigation is in its early stages. We are following all the leads and all the evidence. If anyone has any information, please
I
report
was
it to
going to
the
show
FBI
it, but I
or
couldn't
local law enforcement. Thank
because
you.
I would have to go off this. I found it too.
On behalf of President Jimenez, who we've been communicating with, and she's on her way back right now, I say that on behalf of Utah Valley University, we are shocked and saddened by the tragic passing of Charlie Kirk. We express our sincere condolences to the Kirk family. We grieve with our students, faculty, and staff who bore witness to this unspeakable tragedy. He was invited by the student group Turning Point USA to speak on our campus. We firmly believe that UVU is a place to share ideas and to debate openly and respectfully. Any attempt
These
to infringe on
universities
those
have
rights has
allowed
no
the
place
left to
here.
go out of their minds.
We do not
ape
condone
shit,
any form of
crazy.
violence at UVU and
What do you
seek to make our
expect on
campus
a
a
college
safe place
campus
for all.
Started with safe spaces.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this dark and tragic occasion. I want to thank our law enforcement officers who are leading this investigation.
Well, they're
starting with
safe,
Chief
Rich.
Long,
They've got no guns,
and
right? They're
his,
gun-free
his
spots.
response here with the UVU Police Department. We're grateful for your leadership and your team. And again, to the speakers that you just heard from who are co-leading this investigation. I also want to recognize Sheriff Mike Smith, who has been an invaluable partner as this investigation moves forward. I've been in touch with President Trump, with FBI Director Kash Patel. We are completely aligned with our state and federal partners as we work through this case. Now, this is a dark day for our state. It's a tragic day for our nation. I want to be very clear that this is a political assassination. We are celebrating 250 years of the founding of this great nation. That founding document, the Declaration of Independence, that this great experiment on which we embarked together 250 years ago, that we are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. The first one of those is life. And today, a life was taken. Charlie Kirk was first and foremost a husband and a dad to 2 young children.
Unreal.
He was also very much politically involved, and that's why he was here on campus. Charlie believed in the power of free speech and debate to shape ideas and to persuade people. Historically, our university campuses in this nation and here in the state of Utah have been the place where truth and ideas are formulated and debated. And that's what he does. He comes on college campuses and he debates. That is foundational to the formation of our country.
Not to the fascist left.
To our most basic constitutional rights.
They're post.
And when someone takes the life of a person because of their ideas or their ideals, then that very constitutional foundation is threatened. Now, we have a person of interest in custody.
Good.
The investigation is ongoing.
All right.
But I want to make it crystal clear right now to whoever did this, we will find you. We will try you.
We will execute you.
And we will hold you accountable to the furthest extent of the law.
In Utah.
And I just want to remind people that we still have the death penalty here in the state of Utah.
Yeah, I didn't even hear that, though.
Our nation
they're all
is
nuts,
broken.
man. They're not going to wake up. They're nuts.
Now, Pamela, the more important thing is how many normies.
Political assassinations.
Yeah, how many normies
recently in
Mart now?
Minnesota?
How many normies are going to be?
We had an attempted assassination on the governor of Pennsylvania. And we had an attempted assassination on a presidential candidate and former president of the United States, and now current president of the United States.
Lefties. It's nuts.
Nothing I say can unite us as a country. Nothing I can say right now can fix what is broken. Nothing I can say can bring back Charlie Kirk.
Then get off the stage.
Our hearts are broken. We mourn.
Sorry, guys.
With his wife, his children, his family, his friends. We mourn as a nation. If anyone in the sound of my voice celebrated even a little bit at the news of this shooting, I would beg you to look in the mirror.
Yeah.
And to see if you can find a better angel in there somewhere.
They don't have a better angel.
I don't care what his politics are. I care that he was an American.
Yeah, he was.
They don't care, though.
They don't care.
We desperately need our country.
They're celebrating.
We desperately need leaders in our country. But more than the leaders, we just need every single person in this country to think about where we are and where we want to be. To ask ourselves, is this it? Is this what 250 years has wrought on us? I pray that that's not the case.
No, it's the last 60 years of
pray
Democrats.
that those who hated what Charlie Kirk stood for will put down their social media and their pens and pray for his family, and that all of us will try to find a way to stop hating our fellow Americans. With that, we're happy to take a few questions.
The FBI director is posting that a suspect is in custody. I would just like clarification. Do you or do you not have a suspected shooter in custody?
We have a person of interest in custody that is being interviewed right now. We do.
That is not George Zinn.
That is not George Zinn. That is correct.
Is there any indication of foreign involvement?
Looking for another shooter or anybody else related to this?
Yes, we are actively looking for anyone and everyone who has any possible information relating to the shooting.
Can you tell us details about the suspect being taken into custody? Where? how long ago?
We cannot at this point, but we will get you that information when we can.
Is there believed to be a second individual involved in the shooting?
At this point, there is no information that would lead us to believe that there is a second person involved.
Can you guys talk about possible shooting?
Do you want to talk about what we know there? Yeah.
The only information we
Russell,
have
what's up,
on the
man?
suspect, the possible
Good to see
shooter is taken from close
Sorry,
circuit
it's on
TV
this
here on campus. We
circumstances.
do have that. We're analyzing it, but it is security camera footage. So
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can kind of guess what the quality of that is. But we do know dressed in all dark clothing, but we don't have much better
Yeah,
description other
stochastic
than that.
terrorism. That's what they're calling this.
The shot came from here on campus, from a location.
Easier way to say it is a mind F.
At a fair, potentially from a roof, yes. A longer distance shot from a roof.
So to clarify, with the security camera footage you have and the person of interest that's in custody, does that match up?
That's what we're trying to decipher right now.
So did FBI or DHS have anything on the threat board this morning?
I can't speak.
I'll just say that the investigation is ongoing, and as soon as we have further information, we will be sure to release it.
Any indications of foreign intelligence involved?
As of now, I can't comment on any of that.
Thank you. Can you talk a little about the security of the event itself? Who was there security-wise and what happens on these kind of events?
So my name is Jeff Long. I'm the police chief here at UVU, and I'll tell you right now, we're devastated. We're a small police department. We have a very large campus. We have over 40,000
You
students.
didn't have someone watching the
We love our
roof.
students. We love our visitors, and we're devastated by what happened today. This is the police chief's nightmare. I'm very saddened for the Kirk family. I know his wife and parents found out about this. You know, obviously he's away from home. He's here in Utah. They find out by a police officer that visits their home. That's tragic. Nobody wants that. But I can tell you about our venue today. This was an open venue. This was outside. We did have 6 officers working that event. We had probably over 3,000 people that were in attendance. It sat down in kind of a bowl area here on the central campus. We have a waterfall area. And so he was kind of in a lower area, surrounded by buildings. You know, we had some plainclothes police officers that were in the crowd as well. You know, we train for these things.
Probably.
And you think you have things covered, and
The rest of them are.
you know, these things, you know, unfortunately, they happen. You try to get your bases covered, and unfortunately today we didn't. And because of that, we had this tragic incident. So we did have officers there. We had Charlie Kirk's team. He has a security team that travels with him, and they were here with him when he was shot.
Yep.
I'm sorry, say.
Was the weapon recovered?
At this point, I can't disclose that.
Yeah, don't
When
answer.
Charlie Kirk was shot, there was a question being asked about mass shootings. Was that person apprehended? And do you know who asked that question?
Say the question again. I don't know if I understand what you're saying.
When Charlie Kirk was shot, he was answering a question about mass shootings specifically. Was that person apprehended? And do you know who asked that question?
I do not. We do not have that at this moment.
What kind of weapon was used?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have time for just one more question, so thank you.
Yeah, a question for the chief as well. Was it your team or Kirk's team or a combination of both that kind of set the security protocol for the event?
So we work together.
Who's
You know,
to
he has
blame?
his team, and they do this all over the country. We all know that. This is not uncommon for them. They're very comfortable on campuses, and I was coordinating with his lead security guy, and so yeah, we were working together.
Was this a sharpshooter type shot? Was this a
Ladies and gentlemen, that's those are all the questions that will be answered today. Again, thank you for covering this. We will be updating you as soon as we have additional information through normal channels, working with law enforcement. Again, our deepest condolences to the Kirk family and to the students who were there today. I would just ask everyone everywhere to please pray for their family and to pray for our country. We need it now more than ever. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. So Charlie Kirk was shot and
To our
killed.
media partners, we will be sending a release out with updates through one channel of information, whether it's DPS or FBI. So please make sure that you fill out the Google form with updates specific to this incident. Thank you.
Hang on a moment here.
What happened? They stopped it.
Okay, so we just heard from the authorities that the governor called this a political assassination. That's what Governor Cox said of Utah.
Good.
And that a person of interest is in custody. I know where there was some confusion because FBI Director Kash Patel said the subject was in custody right before the video, and then right before the press conference. And then let me take this off for a second. And then the Utah DPS said that there was still the suspect was at large, but then Governor Cox said that a person of interest is in custody, and he said that they used surveillance video from the college. It sounded like to narrow down a suspect who was wearing dark clothing, I think he said, but they're questioning the person. So it didn't sound like they didn't say like we're 100% positive this is the person. But they have somebody they're calling it a person of interest in custody, and they said the original person who was taken into custody, I think this person George Zinn, they said he was charged with, I think, obstruction of justice, but they said that he is not a suspect in the shooting.
Kash Patel said that the shooter is in custody.
We don't know who this person is, the person of interest is. And it's possible it'll turn out that they end up saying, oh, it's not the shooter. We don't know. But they do have a person of interest in custody. And the governor called this a political assassination. Now, to be clear here, that is what the governor said. It could turn out, we don't know who the shooter is, and we don't know what the shooters ultimately, assuming they hopefully find the shooter. Hopefully they have him in custody. Hopefully it is the shooter. What the shooter will say about this, or what evidence will turn up about who this shooter was and what they were thinking. So I don't know. I don't know that Governor Cox, when he says it was a political assassination, he might just be drawing that conclusion from the fact that it was Charlie Kirk and he was clearly, shot at long range with a single shot in the neck. My point is, I don't know if the governor has any more information about this, the motive, than we all have right now. I don't know. So,
what do you think the motive was?
I just don't know, because you might think he said that because he knows something more. I don't know if he does. So
that's what I like about this guy. He'll tell you, I have no idea. He doesn't try to fake it till he makes it.
Let me see if I have more updates here, and we'll take some more comments from you guys.
I'll see if there's something else.
But to repeat, the governor said a person of interest was in custody. They said they didn't totally say that a shooter was shot from a roof, but I think they said potentially from a roof. Potentially from a roof, they said. Remember that there are 2 videos floating around. I have posted the links to the videos. I'll actually post the links to them again. So regarding videos, there are a number of very graphic, horrific videos of Charlie Kirk being shot. I'm not going to show them here. I can't show them here. I have reposted a number of those videos on my X account.
That's right.
I have my X account linked in the chat on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. If you want to know what happened,
right, Pam.
I would take caution if you do. Those videos are posted on my X account. Also, I have reposted 2 videos that are floating around, that one of them appears to show possibly a person lying on the roof of a nearby building, which is the building supposedly where the shooter was, before the shooting, and a person filming it, commenting how they think they see somebody on the building. The second video seems to be clearly from the shooting, taken from behind Charlie Kirk, and that appears to show
that's what they
a
say,
man,
but
a
I
person
don't know.
running on a roof right after the shooting. I cannot verify these videos. The second one certainly seems to be from the shooting. I cannot verify that it's a man running. I cannot verify that that's the shooter. But I have posted both of those on my X account as well, and I will repost the links to those two videos in the chat now, and you can look at them if you want. But again, I've been posting all the videos on my X account, and my X account is linked in the chat. It's pinned. Okay. So again, I cannot verify those videos at this point. And give me one moment here. Let me do a check and see if I have other updates.
Seems strong conservative.
Yeah, there's no information that another person was involved. The governor said that they believe this was a single person who did this. Although, I mean, I guess he could have been talking about the physical shooting. It doesn't mean that somebody else wasn't talking to the shooter beforehand or something. I don't know.
What's up, Chris?
And also here, I'm just checking for other updates as well. We're going to take some of your comments too. We've been focusing on.
I'm going to try to find some others.
Getting you the latest information here, but it's a really, as we've been talking about, just a horrible occurrence. As I said earlier, condolences to Charlie Kirk's family. He had a wife and 2 children, and yeah, really, really, really terrible, really horrific, and very worrying for the country as well, which was something that was touched upon in the press conference. Let me check a couple things here. If I do get some live video from somewhere else, I will show it to you. I want to check on that too. And you can reach me on @Lookner on X. And I know people have been messaging me. It's just been busy here with everything. So I'm just trying to really the focus is to get you the latest information.
What a shame.
I have not heard anything reliable about the person of interest. I don't have any kind of reliable information about who that person is.
Jade, it looks like you're falling asleep. Your head's down. Jade, can you hear me?
Yeah. It's all right. I was just
I'm
reading
checking some
something here.
different sources.
Got distracted.
Okay.
I ordered pizza for dinner.
Oh, and I'm sorry. I want to show you this map again because we've been talking about this, and I want to show you the map again. So, for those who are not aware,
Here we go.
oops, hold on a second. For those who are not aware,
Grab the wrong one.
so the shooting took place at Utah Valley University.
Yep.
Charlie Kirk was speaking. This was the start of a college tour he was headlining.
Yeah.
So he was speaking in a tent right down here where my pointer is on the campus. And he was facing towards us in this Google Maps rendering here. So he was right around where my pointer is. The school, according to the New York Times, the school said the shooter was in the Low C Center. The Low C Center is this building here. That is the Low C Center right here. Oops. So again, if I can, Charlie Kirk would be down here in this lowered area. And the shooter, in theory, would be somewhere here. Now, the authority said potentially on a roof. So he may have been on the roof of this building. And indeed, as I mentioned, there's a video floating around.
I played it.
That appears, now I don't know what actually happened. The video floating around was taken, it appears, from this building. From this building right behind the shooting. And it was looking out this way. And you do in the video appear to see a person on the roof of the Low C building here running right after the shooting. And police did say that a source of information that has helped them to get a person of interest was, maybe the source of information, was surveillance footage from the campus. I would not be surprised if there's a bunch of surveillance footage that we have not seen yet. I mean, from university cameras. But again, he was speaking down here in this bowl area. He was speaking out this way. And again, according to the New York Times, what the university said, the shooter was in this building here, which is about, depending on where you are in the building, if I can pull it over here, about 150 yards away. Well, let's just assume the person's on the roof. According to Google Maps, I'm sorry, let me try this again. According to Google Maps, if somebody was on the roof here, roughly, we're talking about maybe 150 yards.
He posted something on Instagram, but
roughly 450 feet. Now, it depends on where the person is and stuff, but that gives you an idea of what we're talking about. If they're on the roof, over 100 yards, and it was a single shot that hit Charlie Kirk in the neck. There's video where you can.
I'll never forget
video
that
where you
video.
see him getting
I
shot.
saw the close-up
and
one
just
of
blood
the hit.
Gushing.
I'll
out
never
his neck.
forget
It's just
that as long as
awful.
I live.
And
it was horrific.
as soon as you see that video, we saw that video. If you saw it earlier, it was just like, well, I don't know if he's going to survive this because it was just horrific.
Well, I was beyond that. I didn't think. I was sure he wouldn't.
When President Trump was shot, it was a public event outdoors where somebody was on the roof of a nearby building. That is true.
Hey, can anyone name the last time
there
a
is a
conservative shot a
similarity there.
political figure?
I
or
don't
candidate?
know if the person who did this was thinking about that, but I mean,
Or the last time conservatives burned a city.
So there's a whole security aspect here, which I don't really want to get into right now. I'm not a security expert, which I'm sure will be talked about. But I mean, it's really, really scary. And,
Righty, look at this. This is on Blue Sky, which is supposed to be the replacement for the libnuts for Twitter, right? She writes, for some reason, I'm recalling Charlie Kirk said this, which is this. Charlie Kirk's is his Newsweek. Charlie Kirk says gun deaths, unfortunately, worth it to keep the Second Amendment. That's not exactly what he said. And this nitwit has no idea what he meant. None. So I just wrote, takes a very sick person to bring something like that up at this time and then misconstrue what he was saying. I'm surprised they haven't booted me off that shit network already. Let me see. I thought I unmuted it. And I didn't. Oh, there it is. Hold on. I gotta go into the actual. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Come on.
it's accounting. in the chat. Also, I do want to say a big thank you to our moderators. Our chats have been very busy today, obviously, and I really appreciate our moderators being there.
Thank you.
Keeping things civil there. Roberts May Queen is over there now on YouTube, and all of our YouTube moderators. Thank you. Also, our Twitch moderators like
They went
Bash and
louder.
Girl, LB Prairie Dawn, Jay Joanted, Mark NC, Mark HNC, Matthew Kohai 3, Nick Bridges, and Surly Dev on Twitch. Then on Facebook, our mods over
Yeah.
there, Kay Lowry, Body, Margaret Riley,
They're
Shannon
wind
Davis,
socks.
Hughes,
You're right. You're absolutely
and our
right.
other moderators, Linda Belk, Larry, and Misha on X, and all of our moderators, thank you. I was wondering if maybe President Trump might speak at some point tonight. I've not heard he's doing so.
Yeah, I don't think he gave a statement. But I don't think he did give a statement earlier saying that we need to be vicious against these people because that's the only thing they understand. But then Charlie Kirk happened, and he made it. He posted something on Truth, but he hasn't said anything.
And we're going
I
to
think
keep
it's
bringing you
wise
live updates here.
that he doesn't right away. And it was under Obama that we all started thinking like, well, whenever something big like that happens, the president has to talk about it. No, he doesn't.
You can see here. The FBI has created a digital media tip line.
Great. Yeah, we have here where FBI Director Kash Patel, the subject for the horrific shooting today that took the life of Charlie Kirk, is now in custody. Thank you to the local and state authorities in Utah for your partnership with the FBI. We will provide updates when available.
At the link.
There's no sound. How the hell did the sound lose again?
Or they've heard something.
Oh. Man.
Hang on.
What's he going to show us? Nobody else is on. Like doing live stuff now. I'm just so sick and tired of the left doing this kind of shit, and then we have the pundits telling us that we on the right are the violent ones.
I haven't seen anything from the last few minutes.
How many schools have conservatives shot up?
None.
How many cities have conservatives burned down?
Right.
How many political assassinations have conservatives carried out?
Exactly.
I'll give you a clue. The answer to my questions is all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same number.
Yeah, but Donald Trump puts out mean
Birthday
tweets.
Batter thinks this was too calculated for the shooter to not have an escape plan in place. I don't know. It's we don't know. They said that security video was helpful in getting the person of interest, but we don't know exactly the circumstances under which he was taken into custody. So I don't remember that. Now maybe I missed it because I'm dealing with a couple of things here in the press
call you tomorrow,
conference,
Chris.
I don't remember them saying like where he was taken into custody.
We'll find a place to do dinner on Saturday. Okay. Looking forward to it. All right, brother.
You can see
Thanks
here,
for stopping
conservative activist Charlie Cook fatally shot in
Yeah,
act
me
of
too, man.
political assassination at Utah College. There's a picture of him there right before the shooting.
Yeah. That
AP
I
says
think over
video
the next few
posted to
days we
social
may
media
see a
shows
ripple
Kirk speaking
go
into a
through the
handheld
country.
microphone while sitting under a
Conservatives,
tent. You can see the
you
tent
know,
right there on the left,
they're
on the right,
oh.
and
Yeah, I'll just let the
A single
banner say
shot
it.
rings out, and Kirk can be seen reaching up with his right hand as a large volume of blood gushes from the left side
Yeah, I
of his
saw that.
neck.
And he went and then just
Stunned
oh man,
spectators
I'll
are
never
heard
forget it.
gasping and screaming
Never.
before people start to run away. I don't know of any other injuries, which is, it's that somebody else could have been hurt or killed too. And, at least we haven't heard about that. But, it was a very big crowd.
Yeah, it was mayhem. They ran everywhere.
But just horrible.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, the remaining people out there.
Here is what was happening right before he got shot. So he goes and takes questions in these appearances. Kirk was speaking at a debate hosted by his nonprofit political organization. Immediately before the shooting, he was taking questions for an audience member about mass shootings and gun violence. And I haven't heard the whole. I haven't heard all of the back and forth. At the moment that it happened, right
be right
before,
back.
an
All right.
audience member said, "Do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years?" He said, "Too many."
She's getting peaked.
Kirk said. The questioner followed up, "Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?" And Kirk said, "Counting or not counting gang violence." Then a single shot rang out.
Wow.
Now, from what I understand, that's not. He does, at his appearances, get into these kind of Q&A about controversial topics.
He does.
I believe he has a change my mind table he sets up. So
that's a Steven Crowder thing.
And obviously, I mean, the shot came from not the person asking those questions did not shoot him. The person who shot him was apparently at a building about 150 yards away.
That's an easy shot, by the way, for anybody with even a bit of skill.
Oh yeah. Again, with all the security there, how did he get on a roof
no
with a
motive has been
rifle?
disclosed. The circumstances of the shooting fueled concerns. It was part of a spike in political violence that has cut across the political spectrum.
No,
The attacks
no,
include.
You're right.
What was it? A couple
bullshit.
months ago.
That's not
when,
him talking. He's just
a
reading.
person in Minnesota shot a couple of state lawmakers and their spouses at
Remember
their
that?
houses.
Yep.
Tried to say they were Trump
There
supporters.
was a fire set at the house of the Pennsylvania governor, Josh Shapiro.
bet
That
he
was
did
months
that.
ago. I mean, obviously, President Trump was shot
Probably
during a
left the
campaign
Illinois.
rally last year.
What about the guy that got arrested outside
There was
Kavanaugh's house?
I forgot about this. There was a Colorado parade to demand that Hamas release hostages. And
Exactly.
a person, didn't they?
I honestly
there was
think the
a person
Secret Service was in on
firebombed that parade. that
Because
march.
his normal
I remember
detail,
that.
Lou, they weren't there that day. They were reassigned. People that had been with him for a few years at that point, that he liked and trusted. All these new people
AP
were put in
says
there.
that Charlie Kirk's
Charlie?
organization Turning
No,
Point,
when he made a comment about it's crooks about
was
crooks being
founded in
how did
2012
he get
by
on the
Kirk.
roof?
Kirk co-founded it with William Montgomery, a Tea Party activist, to proselytize, to try to convert people and talk about issues to people to try to
TPUSA was him going
advocate
to
on
college campuses and saying,
campuses
you
for low
don't have to be
taxes
a
and limited
Democrat.
government. It was not an immediate success.
Well, that
says
was his
AP,
crime
but
right
Kirk's
there.
zeal for
Yeah.
confronting liberals and academia eventually won over an influential set of conservative financiers. Despite early misgivings, AP says Turning Point enthusiastically backed Trump after he clinched the GOP nomination in 2016. Charlie Kirk served as a personal aide to Donald Trump Jr., the president's eldest son, during the general election campaign then. Soon, Kirk was a regular presence on cable TV, where he leaned into the culture wars and heaped praise on the then president. Trump and his son were equally effusive and often spoke at Turning Point conferences. So he was a big supporter of President Trump.
Tell you what, Turning Point USA became
and
more
again,
popular
we have not heard
than CPAC.
specifics on who
I don't
this
care what anybody says.
Person of interest is.
His name?
I just saw AZ Intel posted a video. He said it's a video. Now, who is the police? That says Provo, doesn't it? It shows a person being taken into custody, but it's like floating around the internet. I don't know if that's the shooter. No, the video of the older guy, that guy is not the shooter. The video of the older guy that got spread around right after the shooting, that's not the shooter. Yeah, I don't know the distance between Provo and Orem. I got to look that up. I'll show you guys. You got to be careful with these videos. Look, when I came on the air, I told you, I said there's a videos and photos floating around of the supposed suspect, but that has not been confirmed. It has not been confirmed he's a suspect, and it turns out it wasn't him.
Right.
So here is a map. Orem is next to Provo. Well, it's either near or next to Provo. It says Provo right there, and there's Orem. So, you know, this is just a couple miles. So Orem is right near Provo. The video that AZ Intel posted appears to show Provo police arresting someone, but I don't know if that's if that video is from today and if that's the suspect being arrested. Yeah, you got to be careful with the video stuff. Could be an old video.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, something like that. I want to try to find something, anything else.
I wonder, Jessica says, my son lives in Provo. It's 10 minutes from the shooting. I do wonder if, I would think maybe President Trump might speak at some point on this, but I don't know that he'll speak today.
I hope he breaks that trend and doesn't speak at all. Though I'd love to hear him speak, but you don't get me wrong, but I don't think well, something like this, maybe, because he was a national figure. Well, actually, he was international. Charlie Kirk.
Donald Trump Jr. posted that Charlie Kirk was like a little brother to him.
Man.
Yeah, and you know, the left's answer to everything is J6.
Yeah,
we also don't know the weapon that was used. We haven't heard that yet.
They're already calling it an AR-15. Why? Because that's their favorite boogeyman.
Yeah, it's like when they came out with the that recent shooter, and they all came out, oh yeah, and it's probably a white guy. It was clearly not. They just figured they'd throw that out there.
Yeah, they just lie, scumbags.
Give me a moment here. Again, the person of
hasn't
interest
sunk
in
into me,
is
man.
being questioned. That is what the governor of Utah said. The Washington Post says Kirk had emerged in recent years as one of the most prominent voices on the right, gaining an audience of millions of listeners between his daily talk show and social media channels.
Yep.
And we have
Rose
no
to
idea
prominence
why
in
he was
conservative
assassinated.
circles, largely by
how
holding
about it?
events on college campuses where he
We don't know
debated
the
liberal
motive yet.
students. He developed a close relationship with Trump and was a regular presence at Mar-a-Lago in the winter during Trump's transition to his second term. Charlie Kirk spearheaded a get out the vote operation for Trump in 2024 through Turning Point Action, which mobilized thousands of field workers in swing states. Today's event was I believe, the start of Turning Points. It was called the American Comeback Tour.
Yeah.
This has got to enrage a bunch of normies, though.
I'm telling you right now, I think it's a George Floyd movement. I really do. I believe that. I believe a lot of people are foaming at the mouth right now.
Except for the fact that conservatives aren't going to go around and burn cities down.
Oh, I don't think they are. And if they do, they're going to burn the leftist cities. They're not going to be stupid enough to burn their own.
Yeah, why do lefties do that? They burn their own cities.
Well, you know what? I had a theory about that. Number one, they're stupid, but because they don't want to travel. But number two, they know that their life is shit because of Democratic policies. They know it. How are you going to blame conservatives when they're afraid to even go in those blue cities? I mean,
the Washington
come on,
Post
they
says
know
through
it.
the first 7 months of Trump's second term, Charlie Kirk remained in touch with President Trump and top aides, particularly about issues that were dividing the MAGA base, such as efforts to avoid deporting undocumented immigrants in certain industries, including agriculture and hospitality.
But Rich, the real question is, how is this Trump's fault?
Yeah, not yet. They haven't figured it out. Although Pritzker did
Also,
say
they
that.
mentioned Turning Point's annual
blamed Trump.
America Fest among a slate of other periodic conferences.
All his
held at
rhetoric.
convention
No,
centers
the
around the
rhetoric of
country
the
has
left
drawn large crowds
puts
of
every
college-age
conservative
students as Trump
speaker
and top right-wing officials and
in a
influencers have
bullseye.
taken the stage.
Every one of them.
Yeah, no, it's
Mr.
Trump's
Kirk
fault
toured
because
college
he's
campuses
directly
for
Trump and
combative
Magna
public
are the
debates
ones that
in which he jousted on
created
stage
this monster,
mostly liberal
and therefore
questioners.
it's our fault.
Right. That's how they think. But screw them.
In September, he starred in a viral debate video on the YouTube channel Jubilee, titled "Can 25 Liberal College Students Outsmart One Conservative?"
Yeah.
that has been viewed more than 30 million times.
It was originally
I didn't even see
religious.
this on TikTok, where he had more than 7 million followers. Charlie Kirk's account posted a video taken minutes before the shooting, showing him commenting on the size of the crowd. "That's a lot of people, Utah. I'll tell you what," he said. "We're going to be here for a couple of hours. Get comfortable. Bring the best libs Utah has to offer."
Let's go. There's like nothing.
I wonder if there'll be another press conference tonight
Yeah, I
with
don't
more
know. They're like
updates
in stall
from
mode.
the authorities.
On the light side, I sent Jimmy from Philly, my brother, I sent him a link to a video of a guy that was trashing David Pakman.
Our viewer Nick Couts
Who was
says
saying,
this is a disaster.
He was saying that Pakman was involved in this controversy where they would put out, I think it was polls they were putting out, but what they were really doing,
The White House
they were just
did
trying
call
to
a
data
wig
mine you
about an hour
so that they
ago,
could then
claiming
sell
he
your
was not
name and your
expecting that
email
we're going to
address
see the
to
president
people for money. He was scamming people.
Apparently, that kind of thing is worth a lot.
Yeah. Well, they got data brokers out there that will they scrape web pages of your info and then they sell your
And I can
stuff.
show you
I
a
don't
live
think
shot of the
I don't
White
know how
House
that's
right
on
now.
board, above board. Because then they
Show you a
sell your
photo so we can
shit,
see
all
the
your
flag at
information
half
to
staff
the data
from the White
brokers.
House.
The hackers scrape the data and then they throw it
See
at
in a
the
second,
data
that is a
brokers who
live
pay
shot
money
of the
for
White
it.
House. You can actually see both flags at half staff at the White House there.
Well, I don't think we're going to get any more info.
President Trump ordered that flags be
Yeah,
lowered
I
to
don't think
half
we're going
staff,
to
I
get
believe,
much
until
more.
Sunday at 6 p.m.
Yeah, I think now it's just going to be, we got to wait till we
Yeah.
see if they got the right guy. See, get him questioned. But yeah, if this doesn't enrage people, I mean, one after another.
I know we're still getting over the shock, and you know that the guy that stabbed the girl on the train in North Carolina, that happened 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
The press didn't want to tell us about it because of their narrative.
It was a month before even one story was published in the mainstream media.
Because I heard it was like 3 weeks ago. They're saying, well, it was in August. Yeah, but it was 3 weeks ago. But still, either way.
Maybe 3 weeks, not 4.
Yeah,
But they
did not
zero.
want the narrative out there that black people are violent in blue cities. That's what they didn't want to get out there. It's just unreal.
Well,
if it was the other way around, and you know, Joy Reid's out there pulling her bullshit too. You know, well, if it was a white person that did it, you wouldn't even hear about it. Really? Well, we didn't hear about it. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And meanwhile, they're saying about Trump, you know, crime's down. Crime is not down. Well, it's come down. Yeah, normal here. Blue city crime here. Blue city crime came down to here. It's still higher than normal. Oh, but crime came down. Kiss my ass. I'm just so sick of the damn left.
I'd say kiss my ass, but I don't want any
with us.
I'd say kiss my ass, but I don't want any of them close enough to do that.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm just so tired of listening to them pontificate morality to us. They're violent as hell.
Yeah, and who was it? Was one of those? It was one of the ladies on The View, I think, that said, "Oh yeah, you can't think of any. You know, we're not there's no leftist violence. It's all on the right."
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, Abby Phillips, though, I'll say this about her. She's the one that has Scott Jennings on the show. Oh, Leanne's in Honolulu. How about that? All right. I wrote to her earlier. She was like, OMG, because they don't get any news out there. But Abby Phillips, like, she's not a big progressive. She's a liberal, but she's not a big progressive. And sometimes she agrees with Scott Jennings. Sometimes. And she doesn't lie to you. You know, now she does, but she thinks she's telling the truth. You know what I mean? Like she drank the Kool-Aid on the left. And so if she repeats something that's not crazy, you know, batshit crazy, toys in the attic, nuts, you know, like that. But I don't think she intentionally lies. I'll say that about her.
Well, it depends. If you call
I can watch her.
If you call being conveniently, and
she did say Charlie was a racist.
Yeah, conveniently and technically true, you might be close. You know, I don't think she was technically truthful. I think she very carefully selected what she said.
She did select what she said, but she's not like you got people on CNN and especially MSNBC, but you got those people that will make shit up on the fly. Like you argue, and go, that's not true. Well, yes, it is. The New York Times said it was. You go back later, you go, where in the New York Times? You're a liar. Let's see. So what do we do about the lies? What do we do about the political violence? What do we do? What do you want us to do? I personally think, yeah, I am too, Roger. I personally think that this may light a fire under people. At least, see, I don't promote violence. I just don't, right? Because I don't want to get kicked off the network. But I don't promote violence, right? But I think
we lost your audio.
Yeah, thanks. Every time I move this, I hit the mute button by accident. But I think you should purchase a firearm. You should take the classes. All right. You should get your what's that? From your mouth to God's ears. Yeah, we need something. Yeah, I think you should take the courses if you don't know anything at all and you never fired a gun before. Take the courses. Okay. Get your carry permit and carry. All right. If you live in a blue city, get the hell out. Because it's going to get worse for them. Think about this. They're like cornered rats. Well, they're like mentally ill cornered rats. Okay, because the more power they lose, and the more it becomes evident they're losing power, they get violent. That's the left. That's the definition of the left. A bunch of violent shock troops on the streets. So now they murdered Charlie Kirk. They murdered him in broad daylight, and the libs and the press. They're already trying to rewrite the story, already to fit a narrative. Fuck them.
Yeah, I think we have to be very careful. we have to expose the lies. We don't want to lie like they are, but we need to expose the lies, and we need to be very firm. I think that, there is absolutely nothing wrong in my world. A couple of guys break into your house in the middle of the night. Guess what? They're getting carried away.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. I think dispensing justice at the time of the crime, there's a lot to be said for that.
Yep.
Okay. And, saves the grief. I wasn't there, Your Honor. Well, there is no I wasn't there. First of all, they're not able to say it. Second of all, they're lying there. We know they were there.
Yeah.
We know they were there, and there is no questioning, and justice is served.
Yeah. Well, like I said about justice, Utah has the death penalty. I think they should go for it.
Yeah, and
I really do.
I do believe they also have hanging as one of their methods.
Right.
And they need to find a really,
Really bad.
good, no, listen to me, a really good hangman, okay?
I was going to say a really bad hangman.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
a really good one. So he knows exactly where to put the knot.
Now the lib nuts will be going. They'll be so look at that. They're glorifying violence. Yeah. Okay. All right. The only proper answer to them is shut the fuck up. From now on, you go on TikTok, you go on X, you go on Blue Sky, you go on all these, and they go just STFU. I've been doing that. I mean, STFU, your party destroyed the world. Just sit down and STFU. That's like my favorite thing now because it drives them crazy, right? But seriously, I'm tired of even entertaining them anymore. I'm just tired of it. Don't even consider anything they say. Fuck them. Breitbart, Andrew Breitbart once said, walk towards the fire. Don't worry about what they call you. And he's right. He was right all those years ago before he died. And I think he was murdered too. I think somebody put something in his drink at the club. I think
a lot of us.
Hey, what's up, Dawn? Good to see you. Sorry about the occasion, but it's always good to see you.
Yeah. A lynching. Yeah. So who's got the popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the people have to wake up, and I think people are.
Yeah, but you've got this powerful force on the left. You got academia. You got media, like the fake news, all that bullshit, right? And they are so they just go out of their way to lie about these stories. Like they're going to blame Trump. Well, Pritzker already did, governor of Illinois. He already blamed Trump. I couldn't believe it. I was like, watch him blame Trump. And he went and blamed Trump. And holy shit, he blamed Trump for this. And like I pointed out on Reddit, these jackasses, well, when you preach hate all the time. Tell me how Charlie Kirk ever preached hate. Well, in their minds, the lib nuts are crazy. They're toys in the attic, batshit crazy. So yeah, maybe to them what he preaches is hate. Like being able to be armed to protect yourself. Well, that's hate. Why? Why is that hate? Because they just want criminals to have guns. That's what gun control is all about.
No, it's the same as this latest trans shooter. All the libs are more worried about the anti-trans, anti-trans blowback than they are about the actual fact that this kid went to a church and murdered children.
Right.
Like, oh, that's so terrible. What's so terrible? The fact that there's going to be blowback on trans people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Me, silly me.
So trans people can continue to murder Christians, continue to target and murder Christians because we don't want any blowback. Okay.
Silly me. I was worried about the children myself, but
after 9/11, I remember the frickin' the nuts on the left in media. They were going out of the way. Don't go out there and harm these Arab Americans. Don't do it. Don't harm them. And I'm sitting there going, the last freaking thing I thought of after 9/11 was to go out and find me an American Arab and beat the living shit out of him. It never even crossed my mind. But there they are. Oh, don't do that. Bunch of jerk offs.
Okay,
Who's
listen,
this hate?
I'm gonna have to go in a minute here.
Yeah, we're going to close it down anyway. We're going to close this
Okay,
down.
good,
Hey,
yeah,
guys,
'cause
thank
the-
you for being here. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you didn't already. I appreciate you guys coming on. I know I didn't give a lot of time to come in. I appreciate
you,
you all for
everybody.
being here. We're going to have,
Thanks for being late.
yeah, we're going to have Robin
Sorry.
Jackson Stegner from Courage is the Cure. We're going to
On
have
Friday.
her on Friday. She's coming at the 6 o'clock hour Eastern, which I think is it'll be 8 a.m. her time, AEST. That's what we're going to do on Friday. We're going to have some good questions for her. It's going to be a real good interview. I was on her show Relentless 2 weeks ago, I believe it was. So we invited her on here, and I'm really happy that she's coming on. So if you guys could be here, bring some friends. Appreciate it. Love you guys. We're gonna sign off right now. I'm probably not going to do a video for tomorrow because right now I'm just so devastated over Charlie. You know, it's oh my God. Yeah, I got to think about this. All right, guys, we will see you later. Love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.